by the Imperial Tiger Football Association, El Zarape Restaurant, Southwest Security Services, Stan's Auto Body, Hayes Carney in El Centro, and Kennedy's Carney in Yuma, the UPS Store, and Jersey Mike's, Roto-Rooter of the Imperial Valley, Sun Community Federal Credit Union, Holtville Banker, the Wilkinson Team, and Buchanan Financial Services. Get ready for the kickoff. Here comes the voice of the Tigers, Mickey Dale.
Good evening. Welcome to Shimamoto-Simpson Stadium here on the campus of Imperial High School as the Imperial Tigers face the San Diego Cavers in the opening round of the San Diego Section Division II CIF playoffs. I'm Mickey Dale along with George Grijalva. Tigers finished the regular season 9-1 for the second consecutive year. We're playing a team 5-5, but the record's misleading.
Yeah, you don't want to go by the record.
They played a very tough schedule.
Yeah.
And so it'll be an interesting one at that. It's been a gradual climb for the Tigers under sixth-year head coach David Shaw, with the Tigers going 6-4 in the regular season after the COVID year of 2021, and then following that with records of 7-3 and 7-3, and now 9-1 and 9-1 in the last two regular seasons, leading into the playoffs. And I was just looking it up. He's got 43 wins as a head coach. That's number 3 all time with Imperial High School.
No way.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Mike Swearingen and Kerry Laguerre.
Oh,
The
wow.
Tigers come in ranked number 22 in Max Preps, with San Diego High School at number 26. Imperial is seeded number 6. The Cavers are number 11, with the winner to meet unbeaten and third-seeded Mission Bay next Friday. And we were talking about a quarterback named Trey Arnold that has well over 30 touchdown passes this year and has really been lighting the scoreboard up. So that'll be an interesting one for whoever faces them next week. The Cavers come in with an overall record, as I mentioned, of 5-5. It's a bit misleading, though. 4 of the 5 losses were by a touchdown or less, and the other loss was to unbeaten Point Loma, who's ranked number 9 of all schools in San Diego Section CIF. And the Cavers were leading at halftime.
Yeah.
Right, so you can't count this team out looking at the record only of 5-5. As far as I know, this is the first ever meeting between the schools in football, and it should be an interesting one. We'll have more of our pregame show in just a moment.
McNeese Mart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell. Then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza. Or feed the office for your next party with Party Platter. Yes, McNeese Mart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street, El Centro. The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago by a group of parents to help the football team with needed equipment and sending players to special training. Their fundraising efforts are huge, not only for the football program, but to support other programs and sporting activities in Imperial School District. Looking to volunteer? They're always looking for new members. You can call Gabby Otiskin, Club President, 760-960-1741. 760-960-1741. Go Tigers.
Thank you, Dale and George Grijalva and Imperial, as the Tigers get set to meet San Diego High School in the opening round of the San Diego Section CIF Division II playoffs. The Tigers come in with a 9-1 record and hope to post at least 10 wins for the 6th time in school history. Tonight will be the 8th consecutive appearance in the CIF playoffs. Imperial will once again be led offensively by sophomore Santonio Urania, who moved past Aaron Bonillas, George, as number 2 of yardage in a single season with Imperial.
Really?
Aaron had the number 1 and number 2 spot.
Yeah.
But now Santonio has leaped him on 1 in the 2014 season.
Wow.
With 2,305 yards and 24 touchdowns. That in Aaron's 2014 season, that was number 2 all time. His 2015 Caesar season is the record, and Santonio is just 233 yards from tying that.
Wow.
So if he gets better than 233, he'll be number 1 in a single season in Imperial High School history. He's ranked number 7 in the San Diego section in yardage. Senior Gio Robles continues to be his main target. He's got 58 passes for 1,182 yards and 15 touchdowns, which is the school record for a single season in touchdowns. And his 30 career touchdown receptions is now tied with Joey Ramos for number 1 all time. So we like seeing those records.
Yeah.
come along and then get beaten.
Yeah, we got to see both of those. That's
Right,
cool.
exactly. We sure did. Called both of them. Senior Mario Gacciola adds in 33 catches for 632 yards and 4 touchdowns, while sophomore TJ Reese has got 22 passes for 280 yards and another 3 scores. Sophomore running back Darren Wessler had his most productive rushing night at Imperial. He had 189 yards in last week's game and a pair of touchdowns. That gives him now 17 on the season, and he's one behind his brother Brandon for a single season. So that's kind of cool. And that would be for 6th all time.
Speaking with Brandon, he's right here.
Just over to the right of us.
Yeah.
Okay. Defensively, senior Samuel Rubalcaba leads the team with 79 tackles, followed closely by Reese with 78. Rubalcaba and Jarrell Washington Walker lead the team with 6 sacks apiece. The team has posted 22 on the season. And we'll take a look at this Caver team that'll be in white and blue tonight in just a moment.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
Intercare is a one-stop shop for all your healthcare needs. From primary care to pediatrics, behavioral health to radiology, Intercare is here to provide you with excellent care. We've got 6 locations in the Imperial Valley with a 7th coming soon to Imperial. We're open wherever and whenever you need us, including on weekends. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
Stan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
It's playoff time in Imperial. The Tigers hosting San Diego High School, the first ever meeting between the schools in football. And we've got people checking in too, George. Roy Platt's checked in from Melissa, Texas. And Kyla's listening in from Middleton, Idaho. It says it's 48 degrees right now. No Tigers.
And I'm still sweaty.
Right.
Send some down.
Again, we don't want to say we're in shorts with a polo shirt. Lee Elder checking in from Talmadge, Ohio. 51 degrees, cloudy, and snow expected on Monday. Woo! I don't think we'll have snow. I don't think it's in the forecast here.
No.
So
it was warm today, 90-something.
And PC East has checked in as Rick Sharp is back in the other PC, past Christian, Mississippi, and listening in. So welcome again, Rick, and it was good seeing you last week. We were able to talk to you and everything. And other people in the valley said they were to saw him as well and talked to him. You were talking about earlier tonight.
Yeah. Sean Hernandez. Yeah. He said he was at that same reunion, hanging out with him. That's cool.
Sid Reed is in his 4th season as head coach of San Diego. His team comes into tonight 5-5 overall, but as we mentioned earlier, it's a bit deceiving. The Cavers open the season 4-0 after shutout wins over Montgomery and Otay Ranch, and then a 26-12 convincing win over Mount Carmel, and a forfeit victory from Mar Vista. They then lost to Rancho Bernardo, which was a top 10 team in San Diego County, 30th part of the first half of the season, really. And it's one that's coached by Eric Weddle, it's a former Charger defensive back. And Rancho Bernardo was taken into overtime before defeating the Cavers. And you may remember Rancho Bernardo was here in the county, played against Raleigh, beat them 28-7. So Rancho Bernardo's another good team. As you hear in the background, the Tigers have come into the stadium. They'll be in all red uniforms tonight, shirts and pants, red helmets. And the Tiger paw on one side, their number on the other. The Cavers on the far side are in white jerseys tonight, blue pants and blue numbers and white helmets with a Caver on the side of it. And we'll tell you a little bit more about them as we go along. But they opened up the Eastern League. They lost to Point Loma, the number 9 ranked team in all of San Diego County, but they were leading at the half. The Cavers then shut out St. Augustine 31-0, and they limited Pi Palomalo to just 41 yards, and the average is almost 120. So they beat them 31-0 in that ball game. The common opponent of the Tigers within is Madison, and they downed the Cavers 30-26. Well, Imperial came away with an 8-point victory, so pretty close to that. But the 3 games in league, they lost to La Jolla, Madison, and Christian by a grand total of 13 points. Jaden Harris makes it a pair of sophomores starting at quarterback. I don't remember last time we had sophomore starters at quarterback on both teams, but we have that tonight. Jaden has thrown for 1,708 yards and 14 touchdowns. His top target is Kai Cooper, who has caught 55 passes for 726 yards and 7 touchdowns. And I just saw him on the field a moment ago talking to his father, Stephen Cooper, who was a Charger linebacker from 2003 to 2011. And he actually played on the defense with Eric Weddle, who was captain of the defense at the time. And he is the defensive coordinator for this team. So we see Stephen over on the far side. And that might help explain those 3 shutouts that they've recorded this season. And we'll be back with more on the Cavers and the Tigers in just a moment.
Kay's Garnet. Become a Kay's Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message and also be entered to win Kay's Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. Chicken breast, $1.89 a pound. Chicken wings, 99 cents a pound. Chicken fajitas, buy one, get one. Su carne arrachera, $10.99 a pound. When you mention this ad, open in El Centro, 8 to 8, in Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. Kay's Garnet, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro, and Kennedy's Garnet, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma. The UPS Store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS Store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. The UPS Store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS Store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Jersey Mike Sub, a sub above, at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get short points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Captains coming out of the team for the flip of the coin, and for San Diego High School, Miles Johnson is one of the captains, along with Malachi Savage. And we're trying to get brought up some other players that have changed jersey numbers, so we're going to have to find out who number 12 is. And the other captain that comes out is Kai Cooper. And for the Tigers, TJ Reese, Darren Wesso, also Jordan Malik, and Gio Robles are the captains. So if you want to keep an eye on that and see who will win the toss. Getting back to the Cavers, as we mentioned, Stephen Cooper, former Charger linebacker, is the defensive coordinator for the team. His son Kai is a two-way starter, and along with Miles Johnson, leads the team in tackles. Jaden Johnson is their leading rusher with 549 yards, averaging 6 yards a carry, and has scored twice. As we mentioned, this is the first meeting between the two schools. And they're flipping the coin now. I'm not sure. Was it San Diego that won and deferred? I think San Diego won the toss and is deferred. We've got officials coming out of San Diego County tonight. Referee is Alex Schwed. Umpires Rolando Harin. Head linesman Aaron Judd. Line judge is Brandon Page. And Kevin Fuller is the back judge. As we mentioned, the Tigers in all red tonight. The Cavers in white jerseys and blue pants. And there are other games tonight. We're going to try to keep them tabbed on you throughout the evening. As we mentioned, the newly crowned IVL champion Holtville Vikings moved up to the Division I. They're seated number 11. They'll be in Oceanside to face the Pirates tonight. Harold Buckley and John Driffel are on KXO Radio, the YouTube channel to call that one. In Division III, Central is the top seed. They have the weekend off of the bye week. They will host the winner of the Montgomery Bishops game at Cal Jones Field next Friday. 11-seeded Brawley is in El Cajon. They will face the number 6 Christian Patriots. And in the 5AA division, the 4th-ranked Calipatria will be hosting Claremont, and 2nd-seeded Palo Verde will play host to O'Farrell Charter. So we'll keep an eye on those And we have some interesting things I found out about San Diego High School that we'll be talking at halftime as we wrap up the scoring and the stats and everything. We'll do that at halftime. So stay with us on that. I think you'll find it interesting. The Cavers will be kicking off from the south side, heading towards the north here at Shimamoto-Simpson Stadium. And their kicker is Emilio Morales. Has a pretty good leg. He has a 40-yard field goal to his credit this year and also does the extra point. Deep to receive on the far side for the Tigers, Darren Wesso. And on the near side, Mario Gaxiola. Field looks beautiful again this week. The IC interlocking at midfield. Thanks a lot. Interlocking. I just said thanks a lot for helping us out there. And then in the north end zone is Imperial in white letters with red trim, and Tigers in the same in the south side. Onside kick, and the Tigers are going to recover it on the Cavers on the 50-yard line. This comes over there, George. Is it 28?
40, 28.
I think it is, yeah. It's going to be Landon Bernal that comes up with it. Good job of going inside that 10 yards because the ball has to get to the 50, but he went across the line to get it, which you can do. And, man, the Cavers were ready for that.
They had a wall.
They had a wall. So the Tigers have the ball 1st and 10. They'll be at the Caver 48-yard line to start the ball game.
Good read by Bernaldo.
Oh, yeah.
He started back, and he seen that foot shake.
Sure did.
Went back and got it.
That's on here right now. Hands it off to Darren Wesso over the right side. Darren's going to get at least 5 yards, maybe 6. Give him 5 to the 43, and it'll be a 2nd down and 5.
Good push by Darren.
Receivers for the Tigers, Gio Robles split out to the near side along with TJ Reed. On the far side, Mario Gaxiola and Anthony Hellam Jr. will get the line for you in just a second.
And that was Miles Johnson for the Cavers who brought him down. Here we go.
Take the handoff, going to throw it out to Gio Robles. Not able to grab a hold of the ball. Good coverage, though.
No, he was
favors Damian De La Cruz.
Good read. Good read by number 7.
Along the line for the Tigers, back at center is Jordan Malik. And at one tackle, Ezra Favila. And it looks like Noah Larios is starting on the line tonight, right? We'll get the others for you in just a moment. We're ready to go. Tigers go with a no huddle offense. Take the hander off up the middle to Wesso. Wesso is going to get close to the 1st down. I believe he's got it to the 38-yard line. And it is a 1st down for Imperial to 38 on the gain of 5.
I like the way Darren is pushing.
And it looks like he's able to make cuts a little bit better, too.
He's not favoring that ankle.
At 189 yards rushing last week, that's the most yards he's had in his Tiger career. Of course, he's just a sophomore, so he's only got a couple of seasons under his belt, but almost getting the 200 yards would be nice to see him get that tonight. 1st and 10 Tigers from the Caver 38. Take the handoff, throw it over the middle, that's complete. Trying to get it to Hellam, and he got a hand on it, but a little bit too far in front of him, but it'll go incomplete, and it'll be a 2nd down and 10.
No, he thought he was going to get hit there. That was right in his hand. I like that play. Quick hitter.
So 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers from the San Diego 38-yard line. Right in the shotgun, hands it off Wesso. Wesso tries to bounce to the outside. He's going to be stopped after a gain of a couple to the 36. And a 3rd down and 8 coming up for Imperial.
Malachi Savage that came up and stopped Darren. Took his legs out from under and pushed him backwards.
Try to see on the other side of the line for the Tigers. And it looks like one of the linemen is going to be Osceola Robledo. Yeah. Right. So 3rd down and 8, back to Pasturania. Going to go deep. Has Gio Robles dives in the end zone and can't come up with it. Incomplete. And it'll be a 4th down and 8 from the Caver 36.
We got Jordan Malik. Noah. 58. Okay. David Naylor's in there.
Oh, David Naylor starting on the offense.
Levi's not playing today.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see him out there. He normally does start on offense. Yeah, I see him over in shorts. He's not suited up.
Wait.
So 4th down for the Tigers. Nearly 8 yards to go for the 1st down. 37. Back to pass. Urania going to pass over to the side as the receiver falls incomplete. Ellen was open, but it was too low a pass to the 30, but I'm not sure if he'd have been able to get the first down if he did catch it. And so the Tigers will turn the ball over on downs, and the Cavers will have the ball 1st and 10, and they will be at their own 36-yard line.
No, he threw that straight right at his feet. He was going away from the ball. Too hard to try to reach for that.
Jaden Harris will be a quarterback. He's completed 60% of his passes this season for 1,708 yards, 14 touchdowns, but 12 interceptions. He threw 6 of them against Point Loma. Splitting out wide to the right, Sky Cooper, and just watching him, you could tell he is an athlete. And his dad, former Charger, now defensive coordinator, passes it out to Cooper, and he breaks away. He gets down to the Tiger 40-yard line, going to be pushed out of bounds after straight arming at the line of scrimmage, and he'll get the first down in Imperial territory. They're going to mark his forward progress to the 33-yard line.
So I got number 79, Jared Torres.
Jared Torres.
I missed that play.
Okay.
What did they do? Just go to the outside?
Yeah, they just went to the outside, straight arm to the line of scrimmage, and then went down the sideline. Wow. Jared Torres, the starting
Center, yeah.
Center. And we'll get the other starters for you in just a moment. Take the handoff, going to pass it the other way over the head of the intended receiver, Cayman Shields. It'll be a 2nd down and 10.
When the quarterback's also a sophomore, I like the way he throws it.
Yeah, he gets rid of it quickly.
Very lanky, so he's got beautiful release.
They do go to a huddle, so it gives us a chance to get our breath. Not used to that. And so we'll get the starters for you as soon as we can.
Okay. 55, 54.
Cooper and Shields will come split out to the right side for the Cavers. They'll have 2 on the far side as well. And in the backfield is Jaden Johnson. Back to pass is Harris. Tries to set up in the pocket. Rolls out of the pocket and passes. Going to complete it. He's going to go to Dominic Espelin. And he will get down to the 30-yard line and a first down. But the 20-yard line and a first down and a gain of 13.
I kind of made the stop. A little too late. He has a good protection there.
Protection, yeah.
He had a lot of time step forward a couple of steps and down the receiver right in the middle of the field.
1st and 10 San Diego at the Tiger 20-yard line. Johnson in the backfield. Now they'll trip left this time on the wide side of the field for the Cavers. Handoff's going to go up the middle. Nothing there. Going to get to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more is Jaden Johnson. He'll make it a 2nd down instead of the 20.
Great stop by Noah Larios with some help from Jacob Lee. And his first tackle of the night.
Johnson's a leading ball carrier on the year with 549 yards coming into the game, averaging 6 yards a carry and a couple of touchdowns. Against Mount Carmel at 128 for a season high rushing. Instead of the right side of Harris, they'll face trips left. And going out wide left is Ramondrick Armstrong. Back to pass, going to throw it out. Has a man open, going to complete it at the 23-yard line. Straight arms at the 15, and then shoved out of bounds as Cayman Shields. But a good gain on the play.
And Jacob Lee got out there and pushed him out of bounds.
At the 13-yard line, it's going to be a gain of 7. So 3rd down and 3 coming up.
That's a good job by the receiver, holding the lock on Max out there.
50 yards of passing already in the game for the Cavers. All their yardage has come from the air at this point.
So on that first running play, how many yards did he get?
It wasn't a run play. It was a pass.
Oh, it was
He
a
did
pass.
straight arm and went down the side for 30 yards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The Cooper will go out to the left side this time. They'll have Armstrong out to the right along with the Spayman. Back to pass. They're going to throw it. Going to complete it at the 10-yard line to the 5. Straight arms into the end zone for the touchdown. And going in is Miles Johnson that will put the Cavers up 6-0 with 8:23 to go in his first quarter of play. Great drive to open the game for the Cavers after stopping the Tigers after a few games. And they march down the field. And Harris throws his 15th touchdown of the season. Brought in some different players brought up to the varsity, and so we're trying to get the names of them from the Caver coaching staff. Extra point by Morales.
No good.
Is no good.
Hold it.
So he's now 20 of 26 on the season. And with 8:23 to go in this first quarter of play, it's the Cavers 6, the Tigers 0.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and the weight goes level down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
So the scoring drive for the Cavers, 6 plays, 63 yards. And kept the touchdown with a pass from Harris to Johnson of 13 yards. The extra point, no good, though. And they come back to haunt them later. We'll have to see. And it's 6-0 in favor of San Diego High School with 8:23 to go in the first quarter play.
I like what they did on that.
Morales on the kickoff, got to kick another bouncing one that's going to be picked up by the Tigers at the 32-yard line and getting out to near the 40 before getting stacked up and brought down. He'll get right at the 40-yard line. TJ Reese, I think, was able to grab that one. And so the Tigers will have the ball 1st and 10, this time at their own 40-yard line.
I think that was 13, you know? Yeah, 13 picked it up.
13.
I thought it was CJ, but it was 13 right here.
Okay. 13 and 18. When they scrunch up the jerseys.
Johnny Robles.
We're playing pretty well here lately. Tigers go trips right this time. Rainier looking for his first completion. We'll hand it off to West up the middle, and Darren will have to fight his way to get to the line of scrimmage for no gain. 2nd down and 10.
Xavier Wilson comes up, makes a tackle, and looks like he's got a cast on his right forearm. Number 12, look at that.
Yeah, it does. Big heavy cast. Put a cast on and change numbers from 10 to 12.
Yep. Here we go.
Rainier hand off West up the middle again. They're sneaking around the sides and catching up to him, and this time doing it's Isaiah Rocha. And there'll be a gain of a yard, but a 3rd down and 9 coming up for the Tigers from around 41.
He ran into big Terry Grant.
13 yards on 5 carries for Wesso. Robles had come split out to the left side. Elam, Gaxiola, and Reese split out to the right. Back to pass, rolling to his right as Urania looks downfield, passes it, throws it for Gaxiola. I think he makes the catch, but he's going to be shy of the 1st down by about 3 yards. He gets out to the 47.
Right at the 47.
All right, so 4th down coming up for the Tigers. They're going to have fun.
Yeah, Max is falling back. Going short. He keeps throwing the ball down.
Right.
That was a great catch, though. Very athletic.
Yeah, he is. Really
young man.
And stays in the game to do the punts, averaging 37 yards a punt. Gets a good one off back inside the 10-yard line, then fumbled. And the Tigers are going to come back and tackle him inside the 5-yard line as Kai Cooper wasn't able to get the ball cleanly. And the Tigers good coverage to get down there.
Break it up. 3 Tigers all the way down to the 5-yard line. That was a line drive hit.
It's going to be a 43-yarder. So 6:37 that is. 6:37 to go in the first quarter of play. San Diego has the football 1st and 10, but they're way back at their own 5-yard line.
Got to take advantage of the field position. Get him to stop, get him fun, get it inside the 50.
Jared Torres is the center for the Cavers. The other offensive linemen, Kevin Paz, Marcus Wilford, Alex Ortega, and Alex Rivera, scheduled to start. And okay. Defensively for the Tigers, up front we see Terrell Washington Walker, Noah Larios, Jordan Malik. And now Samuel Rubalcaba will be at a defensive end position, but also will be as a linebacker as well. Snap, handoff up the middle, getting a 2 yards and get a little bit of a breathing room. There's Jaden Johnson on the carry.
Well, Noah made the tackle, but I'll tell you what, Sam Rubalcaba did a great job holding that tackle right there.
So just a 2-yard gain, second down and 8 from the 7.
Had a running back could make up his mind whether he wanted to go in or outside, and allowed Larios to catch up.
DJ Reese in there defensively for the Tigers. Kenny Tirado also in there. As I mentioned, Johnny Robles has been playing some really inspired ball here lately, also in that ground on defense. The others for you in a moment. From the shotgun. Quick pass out to the right side, going to complete it. And then tackle though at the line of scrimmage. Jacob Lee comes up. That's a good stop.
Good stop by Jacob Lee. Was able to reach out and trip him up.
Pass was caught by Dominic Espelin, but as you mentioned, gets no gain. Third down and 8 from the 7.
And it looked like he had some running room there after he
did.
Made the catch.
But Jacob got in there quick. Yeah. Cortez moves over to the right side on defense from the left. And the shotgun is Harris, who's out his heels near the goal line, goes into the end zone pass. Throws it out to the side as a receiver, going to complete it to Kai Cooper, who breaks one tackle, will get the first down, and then run out of bounds. Marcus forward progress at the 23-yard line. Let's see. Put it at the 22-yard line. You could just tell this young handsome athlete.
I love the way this kid throws on. He just slings it so effortless.
Second catch of the day for Cooper, totaling 45 yards early in this game. 78 yards passing already for the Cavers here in the first quarter. 5 minutes to go in this first quarter of play, and San Diego leading at 6-0. Johnson moved to the left side of Harris now in the backfield. They'll go trips left. Quick pitch out to the left side to Johnson. Johnson, the penalty flag goes down, and he's going to be stopped shy of the original line of scrimmage. But there is a penalty flag that went down early in this play. Referee's talking it over, and we'll hear now what the call is.
Oh, great pursuit by the Tigers.
Yeah, pursuit. Blocking below the waist, going against the Cavers. So that's going to work certainly in the Tigers' favor.
You don't hear that call.
No, not very often. You really don't.
Just why not decline it?
Oceanside leading Holtville 7-0 early in that ball game in Oceanside. You think of any professional players that played at Oceanside? Played for the Chargers. Number 55.
Oh, yeah. How could I not?
Junior Seau. I knew you knew. Junior Seau. He played for the Pirates up there. So that penalty will bring the Cavers all the way back to the 11-yard line. That's the first penalty of the ball game. It's going to be a first down and about 22 from the 11. Harris in the shotgun has Johnson to his left. Low snap. It gets it off the ground. Gets the pursuit. Goes out to his right. Looking downfield. Going to pass it deep as a receiver who comes back and doesn't be able to make the catch. It was a Salem that was there, and it just went through his hands. I mean, that was a catchable ball. But it was incomplete. Second and 22.
I thought the defender was going to try to come up in front of him. Well, he couldn't have it because that was so high.
No wind here tonight. 74 degrees at game time. Very comfortable.
Yeah.
Once
Right here.
Once we sat down.
I got that
And you got the air conditioning behind you, too.
I didn't know it went up that high. They never had it that high before. We got a 2nd and 20.
Second down to 22. Yep, right up the 11-yard line. Grijalva is man-to-man on Kai Cooper. I'm going to keep an eye on that tonight. Passes man open, wide open, makes the catch as Johnson, and he'll get that 12 yards back just about to the 21. The gain of 10. And now 3rd down and 12 coming up from the 21.
Adrian Cortez able to take his legs out from under him. Who that was on the outside.
Jaden Harris completed his first 7 passes. He had the 1 incompletion and now completed that. So he's 8 of 9 for 88 yards unofficially in the game so far. So that's 2 wide receivers each side of the field. On 3rd and 12 from the 21. Harris taking his time. Looks over to the sideline. Maybe get a call an audible out there. See? High snap and hand it off to Johnson up the middle. Johnson's going to get good yardage. He'll get the first down. On a 3rd and a 12, he will get out to the 34-yard line, a gain of 13 and a first down. He was wide open. They called the audible. That was a good call.
I think he did. He went from a passing play to a running play. Great call.
Johnson now 15 yards on 3 carries. 1st and 10 Cavers. New set of downs. The ball just shy of the 34-yard line. Pretty much close to the 33 will make it. And out Johnson up the middle, breaks a few tackles, will get out to the 34.
See, we got him at the bottom.
Good coverage by the Tigers to get just a yard on the play.
Yeah, nothing developed up front, and Sam was able to come around from his right in position and wrap him up.
2nd down and 9 from the Caver 34. 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. San Diego leading this one 6-0. Anticipated seeing more running, but they've done a lot of passing. So 9 passes in it.
But their leading running back is on the sideline.
Right.
Not even good. Oh, went forward.
Got some movement. Penalty flag goes down. Harris is going to throw, but it's not going to count. Throws it, completes it to Kai Cooper out at the 42-yard line, and it gets out of bounds. But I think we're going to have a legal procedure or false start against the Cavers.
Yeah, whoever went in motion.
Oceanside now leads 14-0 over Holtville. A game being played up at Oceanside High School. Called the game, IVC game against Maricosta up there.
Oh, okay.
The field is right next to the freeway in the north part of Oceanside. 5-yard penalty will go on the Cavers for the movement. And they get a 2nd down now and 14 and bring it back to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, the player that went in motion went up the field before the snap. He turned to go up the field.
Got the pass as Harris. Rolls out to his right, looking downfield, pump fake. Still looking. Now going to throw it. And Cooper's going to jump. Or not Cooper. It's caught, but he went out of bounds as he was pushed out of bounds. And he is Ramondrick Armstrong. And good thing for the Tigers to get there to knock him out of bounds there, because that would have been good enough for first down.
We've got to get somebody in there. But that was good defense by the DBs for the Tigers. Yeah, nobody to pass to.
And really good pass by Harris.
It was.
The only person that could catch it was his man. It just was too close to the line. But he bought some time by rolling out to his right. 1:52 to go in the first quarter. 6-0 Cavers leading the Tigers.
The flag, I didn't see the flag just now.
Oh, I didn't either. The flag is thrown right in front of the Tiger bench, and you can't see the flag. But all the players, it was an incomplete pass, so I'm sure they're going to decline it if it's not a major one. It's going to be holding against the offense. And ineligible receiver downfield. they'll take the holding call and they'll let the other one go. Okay. So 2 penalties on that one. They'll take the 10-yard penalty and put it back to the 19-yard line. It'll be a second down. And now 24.
Flag already.
And that's
Far side. From the far side.
Okay. Yeah, you said we just turned it out a little bit. Okay. So
I didn't hear what the call was, but it didn't move the ball.
No, it's still second 24 to 19. Trips right this time. Take the handoff. Harris going to carry it. I think there was some movement. Actually, Cooper was back at quarterback. It's going to be a legal procedure against San Diego, and they'll bring that back 5. And they get a second down now, and 29 back at the 14.
Yeah, 14 jumped. And 6 let him know, too.
Cooper, as I mentioned, just outstanding athlete. He's a receiver. He plays defense, leading tackler. He also can play quarterback. And as we've watched him, he is an exceptional athlete. He's a ball player, you can tell. He'll come split out to the right side now with Johnson, and they'll have 3 wide receivers go to the left side. Tigers defense tries to match up with an empty backfield. Harris back to pass. Going to run through the middle. Has a man wide open. It's Cooper. He's going to catch it at the 45, and it's a foot race along the near sideline. So the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Oh.
Or did it say his knee went down? Or maybe he stepped out of bounds for 2.
Yeah.
That's a guy you cannot leave open at all, and he was open deep.
Yeah, they had to double him up, and he's all by himself.
All by himself. Past the defensive backs.
Goodness.
And makes the catch and right down the sideline. We're going to bring it back out to the 13-yard line of the Tigers. Another big gainer for Cooper.
Not good, but how many times has Max run down receivers?
I know.
All by themselves, and he runs them down.
73 yards on that. That hurt big time. First and 10 Cavers from the Tiger 13-yard line. And timeout called by San Diego. With 1:39 to go in the first quarter of play at San Diego 6, Imperial 0.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXOL Central.
The drive that started at their own 5-yard line. San Diego is first and 10 at the Tiger 13 after a 73-yard pass to Kai Cooper. He's got 3 catches tonight for 118 yards in the first quarter. Just a minute 39 to go in this first quarter of play. Cavers leading at 6-0, but knocking on the door.
Yeah, here goes the Tigers had a good rush. He had it open the hole right up the middle.
Handoff Johnson over left tackle, and he skates his way inside the 10 to the 9-yard line, and a gain of 4, second down and 6.
Can't see who took him down. 28? Well, can't be Bernal. Oh, it's Jacob Lee. San Rubalcaba had him, but he couldn't hold on from behind.
Emptying the backfield as Johnson splits out right, along with Shields, trips left. with Spalen and Armstrong. Can't quite see the other number, reflection, but Harris empty backfield, the quarterback, and the shotgun goes back to pass. Looks to the right, can't find anything, runs out to the left, looking downfield. He tucks in, going to run. Going to be knocked out of bounds by Jacob Lee near the first down. I think he's going to be a little bit short.
Just short, yeah. Maybe 2.
Put the ball right around the 5-yard line. So gain of a couple. And it'll be a third down. Oh, penalty.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I didn't see it, couldn't hear it. But it's going to bring the ball back to the 19-yard line. Holding.
Okay. Thank you.
The penalty against San Diego is for holding. That'll nullify the run. And they get a second down now.
Another.
And about 16 from the 19.
Great coverage again by the Tigers DBs. Backfield, defensive backfield. Oh, look at this.
They shift a lot of people around.
Look at that.
Yep. Harris in the backfield along with Kai Cooper now. And Cooper's going to get it. He's going to run it himself. Can't find anything up the middle, then goes around to the left side, and the Tigers are going to push him out of bounds for a loss. Back to the 21.
DJ Reed.
There was nothing there at all.
Nothing there. They had that red. And these 3 defensive players out there had that red all the way.
So we'll make it a 3rd and 18 now from the 21. Trying a little trickeration, putting Cooper back there, but it didn't work. Tigers didn't fall for that at all. He'll get split out now to the right side, along with Jonah Holloway, and also splitting out to the right is Miles Johnson, who had the touchdown that gives us the 6-0 score. Empty backfield. Harris looks to the sideline now, and now makes an adjustment to both receivers to the left and to the right. Snap goes rolling on the ground. He picks it up, throws it in the end zone as a receiver. Great job tipping it away at the last moment by the Tigers.
Who was that? Uh-oh.
It comes up lane. I think it's going to be Alcala maybe, number 15.
Alcala, that's it.
Yeah, Alcala.
They have better eyes than we do.
Wow, good job of tipping that away at the last moment because he had a receiver open in Johnson.
He did.
It'll be a 4th and 18 from the 21. That snap, though, rolling on the ground, really started off things bad for them on that play. So coming in to attempt the field goal is going to be Emilio Morales.
You said he had a 40-yarder?
Had a 40-yarder earlier. This one's going to be placed at the 28-yard line, so it's a 38-yard attempt. Johnson on the hold. He is 1 for 2 on field goals this year, and it was a 40-yarder. Snap's good. Ball is down. Kick is up. A lot of leg to it. And it's good. Nice kick. So 38-yard field goal now makes it a 9-0 game. The Cavers over the Tigers with 25.8 seconds remaining in this first quarter play.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring has luxury vinyl waterproof flooring that others sell for $5.97 a square foot that Johnny sells for only $4.68 a square foot every day. And not 1 or 2 colors, but all 13 colors. Heavy 70-ounce stain-resistant carpet, big box retail price $5.31 a square foot, but Johnny's price is only $3.50 a square foot every day. No gimmicks, no phony sales, just fair, everyday, affordable prices. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
74-yard drive using 14 plays. And he's up 6 minutes and 12 seconds off the clock. And it's capped by the 38-yard field goal by Emilio Morales. And the Cavers now increase their lead to 9-0 over the Tigers with 25.8 seconds remaining in the first quarter play. Another short kick. Tigers are going to cover it, though. TJ Reese will cover it at the 37-yard line. Yeah, they're not kicking those long at all.
They don't want Darren touching the ball. They got the scouting report.
Yep. Yeah, they've done their research, haven't they? So the Tigers will have the ball. I'll put the football at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10.
This is a long first quarter.
It has been. 23 seconds to go in it.
Well, not a passing. That's why.
Yeah.
Not a pass.
And the Tigers have only just one completion in 5 attempts. They stop it over and over. And up west up the middle, nothing there. Again, got him tied up. This kind of reminds me of the Serrano game earlier this year, where every time he got the ball, they were waiting for him. It'll be no gain on the play, 2nd and 10 from the 38.
They have 8 in the box.
And he's going to give him a yard for 39.
Into the quarter.
9, and that'll be the end of the quarter with the score. The San Diego Cavers 9, the Imperial Tigers 0.
Cabo's Modern Kitchen, traditional mouth-watering mariscos and seafood favorites, plus exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steaks. Cabo's Modern Kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails, a great place to meet with friends and family, or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99, and happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Cabo's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Cabo's Modern Kitchen.
McNeese Mart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell. Then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza. Or feed the office for your next party with Party Platter. Yes, McNeese Mart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street, El Centro.
We'll flip sides, and the Tigers will be heading to the north end of the stadium. Here, as we mentioned, no wind at all tonight. Very still night, but very nice temperature. The low to mid-70s. 2nd down and 9 for the Tigers. Man goes in motion, is held to the near side. He snap, quick pitch out to the right side to Wesso. Wesso looks up the middle, will dive his way and tackle it around the 44-yard line. That'll give a 5-yard gain, and it'll be a 3rd down now and 5. Make it a 3rd and, about 5, I guess.
And Kai Cooper's the one that brought him down. From the safety position, he came up.
Yeah, he's quite a ball player. Just a junior, too. He'll be back for another season. Robles was split out to the left along with Helen. Reese will come into the backfield as a blocking back. On the right side, handoff Wesso up the middle. Wesso scoots out to the outside, picks up a block. He's at the 50, the 45, 40. It'll be tripped up and knocked out of bounds by Kai Cooper inside the 40-yard line around the 36. Had a good game by the Tigers on the 1st down.
Very smart, very smart. He's trying to go off tackle, and they covered that up. He bounced it to the outside. Good block by Matt.
He had 19 yards in the 7 carries. That was good for 20. And the Tigers have a 1st and 10 at the Caver 36-yard line. Wesson moves to the left side of Uranium. Man in motion is Helen. Handed off Helen around the left side. Helen got hit behind the line of scrimmage. Just got stacked up over there and will be brought down for a loss. Back at the 39, a loss of 3.
Who was that? Great tackle on 54. Esteban Herrera.
That is just the 3rd carry of the season for Helen. He has a lot of speed, but there was just nothing there.
That goes quick.
Split out to the right side along with Reese and Gaxiola, with Robles split out to the short side of the field, back to pass. Then he's going to inside handoff to Wesso, try to catch the Cavers off guard, and it only did it for a couple of yards. It'll be a 3rd down and 11.
Number 5. Isaiah Rocha. I think one of the few times they've done that.
So 3rd and 11 from the 37. This could be 4-down territory, though. Unless you can pooch kick it and try to get it inside the 5. Wesso on the left side of Urania. Reese moves over to the left side along with Robles and back to pass to Antonio. Looks over the middle. Has a receiver, throws it behind Helen, and he was open. Penalty flag goes down. May have been a hold, perhaps, on the defense.
I think number 8 grabbed.
I think he grabbed
him as soon as he made the cut.
Right. I think that's what it was. So we're going to see what the call is. Referee has his mic. It is going to be a hold on the defense. Good call. He was out in the wide open like that. I mean, we both saw that.
Yeah, he spun him around.
Right. So that'll give the Tigers or 10-yard, make it a very manageable third down now.
So 8 knew he was beat.
Yeah.
That was smart of him. That might have been a TD right there.
Yep. There'll be a third down, a little more than a yard from the 27.
Oh, Larios is thinking
Right, Larios is in now in the backfield to help block her in an I formation, a pistol actually. Hand off Wesso up the middle. Wesso breaks to the outside, gets the first down, cuts up field of the 20, into Williams, tripped up and brought down near the 15. A first down for the Tigers. That puts the ball to 17 after a gain of 10.
Oh, Dominic Espelin that kept him up from behind. I didn't get to watch Larios, but I hope he was involved in that.
Good call, and a great block actually. The blocking was on the left side of that.
Yeah, it was.
And so Darren quickly picked up on it from the pistol once again. And Wesso up the middle, breaks to the outside, finds a cut, gets inside the 10-yard line to about the 6 before getting tripped up. That'll be good for a first down. It'll be a first and goal for 6 for the Tigers.
Oh, I like that. I like Larios leading that.
You know, it hasn't been this season. We haven't seen the pistol, and that's what the Tigers are doing tonight. Working. Take it. Throw it over the middle. Has Hallam. Throws it behind him, though. Incomplete.
He keeps going behind the
Yep.
receivers. Yeah, that's another TD right there.
Yep. Second and goal from the 6. Antonio has struggled. Has completed just 1 of 6 for 6 yards in the ballgame. And that one was a terrific catch by Mario Gaxiola to be able to get that one.
Yeah.
That's
That's right over here. Yeah.
Right, just not getting there.
He's not on.
They'll stick in the pistol with Wesso behind Urania on a second and goal from the 6. Hand it off. Wesso up the middle. Chase through, finds touchdown. Tigers. Finds a little bit of a gap that does a 360 and gets in, and the Tigers has cut the lead to 9-6.
I thought I'd seen something flying up. I think there might be a flag after.
Any idea what it might be?
Well, he pointed at 71.
Nope, holding Tigers. Going to bring that one back. So the touchdown does not count on the hold. So make it a 6 or a second now and goal, but bring it back to the 12-yard line as they go from the point of the infraction.
But that flag came in way after the TD. Everybody, they're already celebrating when I seen that flag come in. I seen something fly by.
Pistol again, pick the hand out, back to pass, goes in the corner for Robles, touchdown, Tigers. He jumps up and lands flat on his back, but holds onto the ball, and it's now a 9-6 ball game.
You know, he's not moving around. He's not jumping around. He landed flat.
That had to knock the air out of him over
Oh,
He's gingerly trotting off the field after that one.
All 3 of them landed flat. They all jumped backwards.
25th touchdown of the season for Urania. And for Robles, he is now ahead in career, passing Joey Ramos with that catch.
Yeah, Joey was something
Yes,
else.
he was. Extra point is good. And that's 50 of 53 on the season for Lucas Mora. And with 8:56 to go in this first half of play, it's now the Cavers 9, the Tigers 7.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
9-play drive covering 62 yards. And they'll use up, 3:25 off the clock. And capped by the 12-yard touchdown pass from Santonio Urania to Gio Robles. And the extra point by Mora. And it's now San Diego 9, Imperial 7. And touchback number 40 on the season for Lucas Mora.
Well, I tell you what, In front 5, took out 2 of the Imperial players.
So San Diego with the ball, 1st and 10. Now they're on 20-yard line. Yeah, the Tigers defense responds to getting up on the scoreboard. Harris hands off up the middle. Johnson finds a little seam. Will get out across the 25-yard line. So about the 27. A gain of 7, 2nd and 3.
Nothing fancy.
No, not at all.
The turn, looked right at him, gave him the ball. TJ Reeves able to bring him down. About 7 yards there.
26 yards on 6 carries for Jaden Johnson. 2 wide receivers each side of the field. And back to pass. Harris is going to have a delayed handoff of the Tigers. We're not going to fall for that at all. Terrell Washington Walker.
From the other side of the field.
Yeah. Also went at the bottom of that, David Naylor. And they just got that 7 yards was brought right back. Actually, part of it was to the 25, so a loss of a couple. It'll be a 3rd down and 5 from the 25.
Oh, Walker was there so quick.
He is so fast. Just so fast. It's now Oceanside 14, Holtville 6, 2nd quarter.
Yeah.
Christian High School leads Brawley 13-0 in the 2nd. And it's Palo Verde 16, O'Farrell Charter 0 in the 2nd quarter. Bring a couple of sacks along with Harris as Cooper will go to his right side, Johnson to his left. Timeout called by San Diego. And with 7:30 to go in the first half of play, the Cavers 9, the Tigers 7.
The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago by a group of parents to help the football team with needed equipment and sending players to special training. Their fundraising efforts are huge, not only for the football program, but to support other programs and sporting activities in Imperial School District. Looking to volunteer? They're always looking for new members. You can call Gabby Otiskin, Club President, 760-960-1741. 760-960-1741. Go Tigers.
Back in Imperial with the Tigers and the San Diego Cavers in the opening round of Division II San Diego Section CIF. Updated score, George?
Yeah, I just got that right now. Oceanside 21, Holtville 6.
And that's in the 2nd quarter.
2nd quarter, yeah.
The game being played up in Oceanside. Imagine quite a bit cooler than it is here up there. With you air coming off the ocean.
Speaking of that, I need to bring this up a little. I'm starting to get cold.
Cooper moves from the backfield and will split out to the left side. And he has Gianni Robles covering, back to pass. Harris looks over the right, passes it, has a receiver, going to catch it. Nope, bounces out of his hands. It was intended for Ramondrick Armstrong, a little bit low, bounced out of his hands, incomplete. And it'll be a 4th down and 5 from the 25, and the Cavers will send the front team out.
Okay, hopefully we spotted something.
Yeah, that was
twice now that we found them back to back.
3 plays and netted just 5 yards. One of them was a loss after a 7-yard gain. Coming in to punt is going to be Damian De La Cruz. No, let's check on that. It's going to be Gustavo Reyes. That will be back to punt. Deep to receive for the Tigers is Darren Wesso. And Darren's way back at his 30. I think he can maybe move up a little bit.
Yeah. They've got everybody out.
Right. High snap. Let's jump up for it. Left-footed kicker gets it off, and it's going to land at about the 42-yard line. The Tigers will get away from it and let it roll inside the 35, and will be down at the 33. So the Tigers will have the ball 1st and 10, and they're going to be at their own 38-yard line. See if they go down and score and take the lead.
Yeah, it looked like that. Mac got blocked into the ball once it bounced out.
Yeah, that's too close, though. That thing could bounce in a goofy way and touch you, and then it's a live ball. Thankfully, it didn't, and so the Tigers will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line. Robles will get split out to the right side, Helen to the left. Larios in the backfield. Handoff will go to West, so penalty flag goes down. May have had some movement. Or no, offsides against San Diego.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Got quite a few penalties against the Cavers in the game so far. Make it a 1st and 5 now and put it out to 43-yard line. So lined up in the neutral zone will cause the 5-yard penalty. Lario stays in the backfield. In the pistol, which I said, that's the first we've seen the pistol this season, and we ran it pretty much the second half of the first quarter. And off West up the middle. West is going to find nothing. And standing him up is Esteban Herrera and several other Cavers. And it'll be a loss of a couple back to the 40-yard line. A loss of, and put it to 41, so a loss of 2. 2nd down and 7.
There we go. Put you on the other side. They had two defenders on this side. Oh, Cooper's going with them on that side now. So we got Max one-on-one.
Yeah, we
Take
got
advantage of that.
Right. Let's try to do that. Helen is also split out to the right side. Robles and Reese split to the left. And they'll go back to the shotgun formation with Wessa to the right side of Urania. It's the snap, back to pass. Sets up, looks over the middle. Has a receiver, way overthrown. Ellum at the 40-yard line of the Cavers. And it'll be a 3rd down and 7 at the 41.
Too high, way too high.
Yeah, he has struggled. 2 of 8 in the game for 18 yards and a touchdown.
He had the time. He
didn't have to rush it.
No, he didn't have to rush.
And Helen was open. This was thrown way over his head. Reese will come to the right side now along with Helen and Gaxiola. And Robles will be the lone receiver out to the far side. Roll out to his right, Urania looking downfield, passes it. That's Gaxiola. He catches the ball, but I think he's out of bounds when it happened. It was near the 1st down line, and the Tigers are going to have to punt after doing nothing on their opportunity.
2nd time, same play. Thank you.
So after the penalty against the Cavers, it's a 1st and 10 back at their own 13-yard line. Harris quickly to pass out to the right side, completed to Johnson. Johnson is hit at the 15, brought down at the 18. A gain of 5 yards.
DK. Oh, they're ready to go. They're ready to go.
Yeah.
Timeout somebody. Oh, official.
And official timeout. We got someone down for the Cavers.
Oh, yeah. I see him on that far side of me.
Yeah.
No,
Talk about the Imperial girls flag team in the championship game of Division II tomorrow at 4 against Vincent Memorial. The local schools in the championship being played at Escondido High School. And the game prior to that at 2 o'clock is Raleigh's flag football team. And then in the championship, the Division III. So Peggy and I are going to try to make it up there to see those games tomorrow.
I didn't know about Raleigh, so we may change our plans.
All right, so we got three local schools in the championship game tomorrow in flag football. Haven't been able to get out to a game until this week. last Saturday.
Oh, I
And
tell
saw
you.
what a game against Claremont that went to extra play into overtime, and the Tigers ended up winning that. Came down to the final play, though, the final fourth down that Claremont had, and the pass was incomplete in the end zone. And
then the San Marcos game,
mm-hmm.
they, with 55 seconds left, Imperial scored. San Marcos missed their extra point on this side. Imperial went in and scored. They sent two girls to rush the quarterback, and the girl that snapped the ball just took 2 steps and
goes right back to
the
it.
win.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What a dramatic win.
Yeah. But their quarterback, that San Marcos quarterback was so fast. Pass to the outside flag already.
Penalty flag goes down. The pass is completed, getting the first down, but again, there's a flag down. There may have been some movement on that. Let's see what the call is.
That was an early flag. See if I can hear it.
Trying to get the microphone turned on out there. And it's going to be illegal shift against the offense, so they'll bring that one back.
I need to turn up this monitor here. That first time they used that, we knew exactly what was happening. I love that.
So let's bring it back to make it a second down and almost 10 yards from the 14-yard line. Hand off up the middle, Johnson. A lot of red jerseys there. He's going to go nowhere. Be no gain on the play. It'll be a third down and 9 from the 14.
Jordan Malik and Earl Washington Rocker.
So third down and 9 from the 14 for San Diego. Leading the Tigers 9-7, but defense can make one more stop here. The Tigers should have the ball on their side on the Caver side of the field. Harrison the shotgun. It's Johnson to his right side. Gets the snap, back to pass. Looking downfield. Looking to the middle. Going to be sacked.
Yes.
Is that Larios maybe with the sack?
Malik, I think. Oh, it was Larios.
Larios, yeah.
It was Larios.
Wow, all the way back to the 7-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 7.
He's getting up slow, too.
Yeah, so it's brought it down. He is so strong.
Whew. What a big spot right there.
So, yeah, now all of a sudden, Westo's going to be back for the punt at midfield.
He needs to move up, though. He's too deep.
Yeah, but I think he's wondering if it's going to bounce once, he can get the bounce and take off.
He's kicking out of the end zone.
Reyes running from the end zone. Good snap to it. Left-footed kicker. Barely gets it off. And it ball will hit at the 35-yard line. Wester's going to get away from it, and it will roll to the 50 to the Tiger 49. And so really a pretty good field position at their own 49-yard line with 3:47 to go in the first half and trailing by 2.
Okay. Let's turn this game around right now. But then you've got to find it. He has to find it. Max is working out something on his right leg right here.
On who is it?
Max right here.
Mario Caxiola.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mario,
he's on the side.
I keep calling him Max.
He's on the
Mario.
sideline, and I think we've got a timeout on the field. Perhaps, yes, timeout on the field. 3:47 to go in the first half. It's San Diego 9, Imperial 7.
Dan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Dan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
The Tigers face a 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line, trailing by 2 with 3:47 to go in this first half of play.
So Max is not in. There we go with Max again. Mario.
Mario on the sideline right now, walking around the sideline. Man in motion, Robles. Gets the hand up, goes back to pass. Gio's going to throw it deep. As we see Ropen and Helen. Catches it, touchdown Tigers. What a throw by Gio Robles. And Helen catches it on the run. 51 yards for the Tigers lead it.
First time this year. And I caught this play at the beginning of the season. This kick and throw is 70 yards in the air. Let's take advantage of that.
We saw him do that last year, and this is his first chance. And man, the pass when he let go, I wasn't sure, but Anthony is back.
He got up to that.
He got on his horse and made the catch. 51 yards, a touchdown, and now Mora will be in for the extra point. The ball is down. The kick is up. It's good. With 3:38 to go in this first half of play, it's now the Tigers 14, the Cavers 9.
Intercare wishes all our high school athletes a successful and healthy season. Intercare has 6 comprehensive health centers in the Imperial Valley with a 7th coming soon to Imperial. From primary care to pediatrics, dental to radiology, we are here to provide excellent health care to all. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
Tigers just need one play and 9 seconds to take the lead on the pass from Gio Robles to Anthony Helen Jr. What a beautiful pass and catch that was.
And I was like, oh, that's over. No, but he threw it up high, too.
Right.
And he got
Man,
ran under.
Anthony turned the jets on to get there, and it was right in the fingertips and made the catch. Mora's kickoff. Going to go into the end zone again. Watch out for the Pride of Imperial band setting up beyond the end zone as the ball trickles into them. And the Cavers will have the ball on the 20-yard line.
It didn't work this time. The last time we kicked off, they had 2 Tigers on the ground on their back. I was going to say dirty, but it's not dirty. Football.
Football, yeah.
Yep. Now this time they didn't get caught off guard.
14-9, the Tigers now lead it. The Cavers have the ball first and 10. They'll be at their own 20-yard line with 3:38 remaining in this first half of play. Tigers defense has been pretty sharp the last couple of possessions by San Diego. Taking the handoff, going to run it himself up the middle. Man, there's a gap there for Kai Cooper, and he'll get the first down across the 30-yard line to the 33. A gain of 13 and a first down for the Cavers.
Somebody had him for a loss, able to get away. Danny Alcala finally brought him down. Nothing
this time. Yep. Trying to get to the right side. I think it was Johnson perhaps with the football. Yeah, Johnson. And he gets no gain on that. In fact, a loss. Going to put it back to the 30-yard line. So a loss of 3. Second down at 7.
Wow. Johnny Robles. He got into that backfield in a hurry.
So second down and 13 from the 30-yard line for the Cavers. Cooper goes from the backfield and then now shifts over into the slot left. Back to passes Harris. Sets up. Looks on the far side. Now rolls out to his right. Throws it out of bounds. Throws it out of bounds. Throws it away. Third and 7.
Nobody to throw to.
Again, good pressure put on the defense by the defense of the Tigers.
You have to roll to the right and then still had nobody to throw to.
Stops the clock with 2:36 to go in the first half. You know, when Peggy and I were walking by the cheerleaders last week, I looked over and I thought, one of those looks like Lois Tejas' granddaughter, maybe. And it was. Ariana, and her birthday is today, so happy birthday to her. But I told Peggy, we sat, I said, that one cheerleader looks a lot like Lois's other granddaughters. And her birthday is today, so happy birthday to Ariana. Back to pass Harris. Sets up in the pocket. Has time, going to go deep. Goes it deep and has a receiver. Going to catch it at the 33, to the 20, to the 10, 5, touchdown. And a pass just floated out there. And again, the Tigers will be deep. Jonah Holloway will haul it in for a 70-yarder, and the Cavers take the lead back.
He got right behind the DBs. No way they were going to catch him.
Second touchdown pass of the night for Jaden Harris, his 16th on the season. He's thrown for 236 yards in the first half.
That was about 50 yards, maybe a little bit more in the air.
Yeah, when I saw the pass go, I looked downfield, and his receivers beyond our defensive backs. We were in trouble on that. So with 2:26 to go in the first half, San Diego takes the lead back 15-14, and they'll go for two on this, trying to make it a field goal game. Defense has been playing so well, and then one big play like that. Yeah. They've given up
such a high
73-yarder earlier and now a 70-yarder for a touchdown. Harris will send a man in motion one way and back to the other and throws it to him, and it's incomplete. Goes a little bit beyond the outstretched hand of Mario Gaxiola back on defense, and it was intended for Miles Johnson that goes incomplete. So with 2:26 to go in this first half of play, it's now the Cavers 15, the Tigers 14.
Kay's Garnet. Become a Kay's Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message and also be entered to win Kay's Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. Chicken breast, $1.89 a pound. Chicken wings, 99 cents a pound. Chicken fajitas, buy one, get one. Su carne arrachera, $10.99 a pound. When you mention this ad, open in El Centro, 8 to 8, in Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. Kay's Garnet, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro, and Kennedy's Carne, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
4 plays, 80 yards, using 2:12 off the clock and a 70-yard touchdown pass from Jaden Harris to Jonah Holloway. The 2-point conversion, no good, though, so it's a 1-point game. San Diego 15, Imperial 14. Deep to receive for the Tigers on the far side, Anthony Elam Jr. On the near side, Darren Wesso. And doing the kickoff duties, Emilio Morales, a junior kicker for the Cavers. And it's another squib kick. Going to bounce up high. The Tigers are going to collect it. Gianni Robles will get it. Will run to the left side and get pushed out of bounds outside the 40-yard line. I think he got to about the 40. They're going to mark it. So the Tigers will have the ball first and 10 to their own 40-yard line.
No update. Still the same.
Scores that we have, though, in case you're just joining, the Oceanside leading Holtville 21-6. In the second quarter. It's Christian High School 13, Brawley 0 in the second quarter, and Palo Verde 16, O'Farrell Charter 0, and that is in the second quarter.
Oh, I missed
Finley
it.
against the Tigers. They're going to bring the ball back inside the 30-yard line to the 29. I'd say a hold of some sort.
I missed it.
So first and 10 Tigers from their own 29-yard line to start this possession. Lorena back to pass. Passes it quickly over to Mario Gaxiola. He has to go back to catch it. Faced one tackler, and he gets hammered hard out of bounds at around the 35-yard line. So it'll be a gain of 6. That was a tough one for Mario.
Still underthrown and behind it again.
Yeah, Mario had to make that one happen. He actually had to run away from the goal line they're heading for to catch the ball.
Yeah.
Second catch of the night for a total of 12 yards. 2nd and 4 for the Tigers from their own 35-yard line. Had a little problem with the chains on the far side getting bound up. And so now they've got everything straightened out. We have a San Diego officiating crew that is here tonight. Johnny on the spot with that. 2:11 to go in the first half. And the Cavers leading the Tigers 15-14. And San Diego will be getting the ball in the second half on the kickoff.
Okay, now they're ready.
Okay. So 2nd down and 4 for Imperial at their own 35-yard line. Gaxiola gets split out to the right. Reese, Hellum, and Robles split to the left. Takes the handoff, throws it, completes it over the middle. First down to TJ Reese, and then fumbles the ball. Was he down already? I don't think he was. San Diego ball as the ball bounced out after he was hit at the 47 and recovered at the 48 of San Diego, and they have the football back.
Yeah, he was hit hard. I didn't get the number that hit him, but he hit him hard.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to say he was down, but he was spinning.
Got out to the 47, so it was a gain of 12 and then the fumble. Couldn't see who it was that collected it up.
I didn't get it.
Pretty good pass and catch.
It was.
The hit made the difference. That was the longest pass for the Tigers tonight. Only 36 yards passing for Imperial in the evening versus 236 unofficially for San Diego, who has the ball now. 2:03 to go in the first half of play. Head up the middle to Johnson, and Johnson's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage and a loss of 3. It'll be a second down and 13 and bring it back to the 45-yard line.
Clock still moving, though.
Just 19 yards on 10 carries for Johnson in the ball game. Tigers really put the shackles on him, though. After his first few carries, had a carry of 4 yards and 7 yards, and now the last 4 carries have netted a total of -7. Harrison, quarterback. Take that out back to Cooper at quarterback, and he'll carry it up the middle out to near the 50-yard line. So direct snap and run by Kai Cooper will get 5 yards, and it'll be a third down now and 8 from the 50-yard line.
Good job by Cooper. Good job by bringing that all the way.
Now they're going to mark it actually at the 49-yard line. So it's going to be only a gain of 4 for Cooper.
Ooh, we got nothing. Palo Verde, 32. O'Farrell, nothing.
Wow.
That's
Palo Verde. They're getting it going.
Christian, 20. Raleigh, nothing.
Just before the half as well. Right? Low snap, but Harris going to hand it off to Johnson, and there's a lot of red jerseys. He'll get to the line of scrimmage, and then it's a rugby scrum to push for another yard in Tiger territory at the 49. So it'll be a gain of a couple of yards on the play, but a fourth down and 7 from the Imperial 49. Clock continues. That's to stop the clock with 22.8 seconds to go in the first half, and a timeout on the field. It's the Cavers 15, the Tigers 14.
The UPS store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. The UPS store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
We'll recap the scoring and have what the unofficial stats we come up with at halftime, and also have a little bit of trivia about San Diego High School since we're playing them tonight, and look at the updated scores of the other Valley schools, and we'll kind of take a look at the playoff picture and what it looks like. Fourth down and 7 from the 49, and the Cavers are going to go for it. Quarterback Jaden Harris looks to the sideline. Maybe a change in the call. He does audible at the line of scrimmage. He goes back into the shotgun, empty backfield, back to pass. Sets up in the pocket. Has to roll out to his right as he's flushed out. Looking downfield, penalty flag, says hey, a hold, and it's passed and intercepted and dropped. Coming up, good job on the defense though for the Tigers, Cortez, but I think we're going to have a hold that will be declined and it'll be Tiger ball. Yeah, we'll see if we can hear it, but I'm thinking it's going to be a hold in the backfield. Multiple fouls. Be a holding against the Cavers. We saw that one. And the other is going to be personal foul against roughing the passer. They'll both nullify and they'll play them against. So, I like that roughing the passer after he stole the ball. I didn't see it either. I was looking downfield. But I did see the hold and figured it would be Tigers ball, and instead it's going to play that one again. Timeout by the Tigers. 11 seconds to go in this first half of play. It's San Diego 15, Imperial 14.
Jersey Mike Subs, a sub above at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get shore points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXOL Central.
11 seconds to go in the first half. San Diego 15, Imperial 14. And the Cavers have the ball 4th and 7 from the Tiger 49. Two wide receivers to go to each side of the field and an empty backfield for quarterback Jaden Harris. 4th and 7. Harris looks to the defense, gets the snap, rolls, he's going to punt it. Whoa! So he'll punt the ball, it'll bounce at the 30, and then bounce out of bounds outside the 30 as it bounced straight back. He just barely got that off.
Yeah.
There wasn't very much.
Sam was there.
He was only 7 yards back when he got the snap, so that was kind of an iffy. Ball will go down of bounds at the 33-yard line, and with 4.4 seconds to go in the first half of play, the Tigers will have the football for perhaps one more play.
Just take a knee.
As you mentioned, and we will take a knee for that. San Diego will get the football in the second half. The Tigers will take a knee and call it for the first half. What an exciting first half this has been. It's the San Diego Cavers 15, the Imperial Tigers 14, and we'll recap the scoring and have stats for you and more in just a moment.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojet. Business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And the weight goes travels down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial. Or stop by their office. Here for you.
Johnny Carpets and Flooring has luxury vinyl waterproof flooring that others sell for $597 a square foot that Johnny sells for only $468 a square foot every day. And not one or two colors, but all 13 colors. Heavy 70-ounce stain-resistant carpet, big box retail price $531 a square foot, but Johnny's price is only $350 a square foot every day. No gimmicks, no phony sales, just fair, everyday, affordable prices. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Halftime score, San Diego Cavers 15, the Imperial Tigers 14. And here's how the scoring went. It started off with an onside kick that the Tigers recovered, but were not able to do with it. The Cavers got the ball in 6 plays and 63 yards. They would score their first touchdown of the night on a 13-yard pass from Jaden Harris to Miles Johnson. The extra point was no good, and the Cavers led 6-0. They would increase it to 9-0 on a 38-yard field goal by Emiliano Morales after a 14-play, 74-yard drive that knocked out 6 minutes and 12 seconds off the clock. And with just 25.8 seconds left of the first quarter, the Cavers led the Tigers by a score of 9-0. But Imperial would score early in the second quarter. A 9-play, 62-yard drive was capped by a 12-yard touchdown pass from Santonio Urania to Gio Robles. The extra point by Lucas Mora was good, and it was a 9-7 game. And then a little trickeration by the Tigers. A pitch to Gio Robles, who then turned and threw deep to Anthony Helm Jr., went for 51 yards on a touchdown with 3:38 to go in the first half. And Mora's extra point gave the Tigers a 14-9 lead. However, the Cavers would come back to take the lead just before the half on a 4-play, 80-yard drive, 70 yards on the touchdown, and a pass from Jaden Harris to Jonah Holloway. And the 2-point conversion was no good, and that gives us the halftime score of San Diego 15, Imperial 14. Statistically, it's been a passing game for the Cavers. Jaden Harris would complete 10 passes in 16 attempts for 236 yards. Add that up to make sure
10?
again.
That's all he's had is 10 passes?
Yeah, well, he's thrown 16 times. He's
Complete.
completed 10, right. But he had a 73-yarder, a 70-yarder, a 30-yarder, a couple of 13s, a 15, and a 10-yarder. So really of his completions, all of them have been 10 yards or more with the exception of 2. But 236 yards and 2 touchdowns, and now has 16 touchdowns on the season. And of those, Kai Cooper has caught 3 of the passes for, let's see here, 118 yards. And then
That 170-yard
right. Cayman Shields had 1 catch for 7 yards. And then Miles Johnson had the 1 touchdown reception, has 2 catches on the night so far. And it's for a total of 23 yards. And then Jaden Johnson came out of the backfield, 1 for 5 yards. And then that long 70-yard touchdown pass to Jonah Holloway. So they have looked very good passing. On the rushing, the Tigers have done a pretty good job of holding him at bay, as Jaden Johnson has carried 11 times for 21 yards, Kai Cooper 2 for 2 yards, and Jaden Harris 3 for 8 yards. So only a total of 31 yards rushing, but 236 passing. Ouch. For the Tigers, Antonio Urena's just been a little tick-off, just a tick-off. He's 4 of 11 in the game for 36 yards. 2 of those catches were to Mario Gaxiola for 12 yards, a touchdown pass to Gio Robles of 12 yards, and TJ Reese has 12-yard catch in 1. But then also Helen had the catch from Robles of 51 yards. The Tigers with 87 yards passing, and rushing it's been 57, 60 of it by Darren Wesso on 12 carries, and then Helen was stopped on jet sweep for -3. So 144 yards of offense versus 266 by the Cavers, but it's a 1-point game. So that makes it good there. So yeah, it's been a good game. We'll take a look at the defensive stats for the Tigers in just a moment.
Chicago's Modern Kitchen, traditional mouth-watering mariscos and seafood favorites, plus exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steak. Cabo's Modern Kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails, a great place to meet with friends and family, or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99, and happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Cabo's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Cabo's Modern Kitchen.
McNeese Mart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fuel your day with V-Power from Shell. Then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza. Or feed the office for your next party with Party Platter. Yes, McNeese Mart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street, El Centro. The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago by a group of parents to help the football team with needed equipment and sending players to special training. Their fundraising efforts are huge, not only for the football program, but to support other programs and sporting activities in Imperial School District. Looking to volunteer? They're always looking for new members. You can call Gabby Ortequin, Club President, 760-960-1741. 760-960-1741. Go Tigers.
Halftime score here in Imperial, San Diego Cavers 15, the Imperial Tigers 14. And defensively, what do we have, George?
I want you to watch this.
The side of Imperial Band playing in the background. You can hear some of it, but they've got some backdrops that are along with it, and all the movement. It is very impressive. They've done such a great job over the years here in Imperial with the band, and around 150 students or so generally is what they have in it, and they go to different competitions throughout San Diego County, and it's really cool to be able to see them.
What a show.
It's a show.
Let's see what we got here. So I got Jacob Lee leading all factors for the Tigers with 5. And then I have 4 each for Danny Alcala and TJ Reese. And then 3 for Gianni Robles, 2 for David Naylor, Earl Washington Walker, and Samuel Valcava. Also, Noah Larios with 2 for the Tigers. But he got one big sack, stopped the drive way back here, keeping their home side of the field, and then 1 each for Gio Robles and Adrian Cortez. Oh, Jordan Malik also had one. But I tell you what, that after the first 2 drives, the Tigers spotted something. That defense did an awesome job after that, except for a long 70-yard pass. But a whole different Tiger defense out there right now.
Yep.
And
really, other than that 70-yarder, that's kind of a breakdown of the defensive backfield. We were stopping them running and stopping the short passes, if anything, and that long one kind of hurt on that. And that gives us halftime score, though, 15-14. Time for a new Rodney speech from head coach David Shaw. I teased him about that before, and he said, I really don't. These kids are focused. And I said, okay, well, let's hope they're focused in the second half, because San Diego will get the ball in the second half. And as the Pride of Imperial continues to entertain the crowd here tonight, the winner of tonight's game will go into the second round of CIF against Mission Bay, and that'll be in Mission Bay. They're undefeated this year, 10-0. Good ball club, passing.
Yeah, I understand that they have 5D1 prospects there. Wow. They have some athletes.
Santa Fe Christian is the number 1 team in Division 2, and the number 2 team is Steel Canyon. The Mission Bay is number 3, and the 4th team getting a bye. Let's see here. 4th team getting the bye is El Camino High School. And I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up to see, but Michael Hobbs, who used to coach at Central, was at El Camino last time.
Oh, okay.
In Division 1, Holtville is at Oceanside tonight, and in looking at the scores to update how everything is going there, Oceanside leads Holtville 21-14 now in the second quarter. And it is Christian High School 20, Brawley 0 in the second quarter. And Palo Verde leading O'Farrell 32-0 at the half. And now at halftime, it's Claremont 28, Calipatria 8. So Holtville and Oceanside facing off from La Coast. The winner of that will face Mount Miguel, who's the number 3 seed in Division 1. The top seed is Lincoln, which they thought they were going to be in the open division, but at the last moment, they got moved into Division 1 instead of the open division. The second-ranked team in Division 1 is Granite Hills, and the 4th-ranked is San Marcos. And that's the same school that the Imperial girls defeated just the other night. That's in Division 1. Division 3, Central is the number 1 seed in Division 3. Boy, what a difference one position makes. If they were one position lower, they would be on the road in Division 2. Instead, they're at home in Division 3. They have a bye tonight. They will be playing the winner of the Bishops-Montgomery game at Cal Jones Field next Friday night. We'll have the Foreo on KXO Radio and the YouTube channel with Carol Buckley and John Dripple. Army-Navy, who's been in Division 5 and 4 over the last few years, now up to Division 3. They're the number 2 ranked team. The number 3 seeded team is Ramona High School, and Ramona will face the winner of the Brawley Christian game. And at last point, Christian was leading Brawley 20-0 in that one. And so that's what Division 3 looks like. Division 4, there are no teams in the Valley in Division 4, but the top seeded team is Westview High School. El Capitan is the 2nd seed. The 3rd seed is Valley Center, which we saw earlier this year. The Tigers came up with a victory here. Interesting, again, the Valley Center was a division ahead of Imperial for so long. Now they're 2 divisions below with this new seeding formula that they've come up with. And Mount Carmel is the number 4 seed in Division 4. In Division 5, no Valley schools are in it as well. The number 1 seed is Sweetwater. Number 2 is Morse. Number 3 is Monte Vista. And number 4 is Canyon Hills. And then in Division 5 AA, we mentioned that Palo Verde is the number 2 seed. They're against O'Farrell Charter and leading at the half, 32-0. Calipatria is the number 4 seed and are trailing Claremont 28-8 at halftime. And the winner of the Palo Verde O'Farrell Charter game will play the winner of the Mountain Empire Victory Christian Academy game. So that game is being played up in Pine Valley. I mean, it's just kind of chilly up there tonight, too. Didn't you think? Just a little bit for that one.
It was cold when I went up that Saturday. I think it was 48. That was 9 o'clock in the morning.
I'm not used to that. Oops, excuse me. Bumped into one of the coaches of San Diego High behind us in the press box here. Tigers just coming back out onto the football field, and that was the cheering you heard in the background. Again, the Tigers are in their all-red uniforms tonight with the white trim, and the Cavers are in white jerseys and royal blue pants with white helmets, and they're back on the field on the far side, trying to limber up a little bit. Looks like we got a temperature of 69 degrees now. Football weather. We're in shorts still, but it is football weather at 69. I think we can go with that. Not like Talmadge, Ohio football weather. We're supposed to snow on Lee Elder. It's coming up. We're going to tell you a little bit about some of the San Diego High School things, old snippets I came up with for reference. They're just south of Balboa Park. They're on Park Boulevard. That is the road you would go into San Diego Zoo on. And the Caver nickname, have you wondered where that came from? I have no idea.
I have no idea.
It originated in 1919 when a reporter said the team coming out of a tunnel to Balboa Stadium resembled cavemen emerging from a cave.
Okay.
And the players started calling themselves the Cavers, and that's where they got it. I thought that was pretty cool. San Diego High is the oldest high school on its original site in the state of California, established in 1888.
Wow.
The first football season was in 1891, and they didn't have uniforms. The players were instructed to wear white T-shirts. And at that time, they all wore blue jeans, stuff we did later on. And so with the blue jeans and the white shirts, that's how they decided their school colors, royal blue and white. San Diego High and Escondido, which is where the Tiger girls will be playing flag football tomorrow at Escondido High School. Those two schools participated in the first high school game in San Diego County. It was back in 1898. And the Cavers won it by a score of 6-0. San Diego High School won a national football championship in 1916 and 1955. Didn't know that. And they were the California State champions in 2018. I do remember that. Now, some notable San Diego High alumni students. Art Linklater. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
He was at San Diego High School. Actors Gregory Peck and Harold Lloyd.
No.
Yeah, went to San Diego High. Harold Lloyd was an actor, but also did his own stunts. And I've seen video of him hanging on to the sides of big buildings, and yet he was missing a finger or two and was doing that way back in the 20s and stuff. Baseball's Greg Nettles went to San Diego High School, played for the Yankees and then later on for the Padres. Yeah. And longtime umpire Paul Runge also went to San Diego High, so quite a few people. There's many more. And I had this one for you, Lee Elder. This was especially for you. Back in Ohio, former motorcycle and IndyCar national champion driver Pelican Joe Leonard is a former Caver. So there's one for Lee back there as well. So kind of cool. I like looking at stuff like that when we're playing schools we haven't played before or hadn't in a while, because it kind of gets interesting to see the different fingers that go out from the school that have touched in so many different genres. And it's kind of neat to see those things. But yeah, Gregory Peck.
That was cool.
That was different. I didn't realize that.
Not for sure. He'd be from the East Coast.
So I graduated in 1948 from San Diego High School. So
that is cool.
That's kind of cool stuff. So little trivia for you on this team that Imperial is playing tonight. And the Cavers leading this one 15-14 here at halftime. And we're just about a minute away from the second half kickoff. And we'll be back for that in just a moment.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
InterCare is a one-stop shop for all your healthcare needs. From primary care to pediatrics, behavioral health to radiology, InterCare is here to provide you with excellent care. We've got 6 locations in the Imperial Valley with a 7th coming soon to Imperial. We are open wherever and whenever you need us, including on weekends. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. InterCare, making life healthy from the inside out.
So the Cavers would be defending the North Goal here at Shimamoto-Simpson Stadium in Imperial. And the Tigers kicking off from the south end. Lucas Moore has a couple of touchbacks already tonight. And 41 this season for a player that had never played football before this season. He was a soccer player. And his next kickoff is going to go in the end zone as well. Oh, wow. A little tussle out on the field. Not a fight, but just continuing to play to the end of the play. And both players got up and walked away from it. Yeah. Just part of the game.
Yeah.
So, wow, Moore, 3 touchbacks tonight now. And he has 42 in his career. Amazing. That's when you go scout from the soccer team and bring them up to kick on the football team. Smart idea. By the coaching staff with the Tigers.
The last 4 years we've had the kick.
Right. So the Cavers have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And goes in motion. To the near side is Johnson. Handed off to the other Johnson from the backfield. And this is Jaden Johnson. And he'll get about 5 yards out to the 25. It'll be a 2nd down and 5.
Danny Alcala had him with his 5th tackle of the night.
Jaden with 26 yards on 12 carries in the ball game. Gave an average of 6 yards a carry, but the Tigers have done a pretty good job of lassoing it.
They really have.
Kai Cooper will come out split to the left with Ramondrick Armstrong. One wide receiver split out to the right. Man and goes in motion is Miles Johnson. Hand off up the middle and getting a loss on the play again is going to be Jaden Johnson. Tigers defense comes up big there, and it's going to be a loss of a couple of yards. Out of the 23-yard line, so loss of 2. 3rd down and 7.
Ooh, that was Jacob Lee and Gerald Washington Walker. How much? He lost 2?
Yeah, lost 2. Okay. 3rd and 7 now from the 23-yard line of the Cavers. Harris, back to pass. Sets up. Goes deep. Has a receiver open for a moment and catches the ball. No, he bounces out. Helen got there just in time, and man, the receiver, when he hit the ground, that had to hurt, and he's still down on the ground. But Helen does a good job of breaking that one up.
He did. Oh, that's right. Oh, put him back down.
Jonah Holloway is the injured player, and he and Helen went up for the catch, and it looked like he had come down with it, but then he lost handle on it, and then he is down with some pain on his legs.
That right leg did not.
Yeah, it kind of buckled up underneath him, it looked like, when he came down. So with timeout on the field with 10:40 to go in this 3rd quarter of play, it's the Cavers 15, the Tigers 14, and we will keep it here at the stadium as getting up and jogging off. Nice to see that Jonah Holloway. Tiger fans clapping for him as he headed off, so they'll keep it here. Harris is now
come on, Darren. He's going too deep. Oh, that looks a little bit better. He's not as deep.
9 of 17 in the ball game for Harris. And into punt, Gustavo Reyes, deep to receive, standing at his own 45-yard line, Darren Wesso. Left-footed kicker, gets off a high when Wesso's going to have to go back inside his 40 to the 38-yard line. Fakes going to the left and tries to go back to the right. And man, there's nothing but white jersey. Good job of getting the ball up there in some hang time.
He did. That was a great kick. Trying to get a number of the one that hit him there. Number 2 for the Cavers, Jaden Johnson.
So 1st and 10 Tigers, they'll place the ball down right at the Tiger 40-yard line.
Okay, we need to
try to take the lead back on this drive with 10:28 to go in the 3rd quarter. Trailing San Diego High School 15-14. Quite a ball game. A lot of excitement in this one. Mario Gaxio goes split out to the right side for the Tigers. Gio Robles split to the left, and in the slots, Anthony Helen. In the backfield, Wesso, and Helen goes in motion and gets the pass to the near side, completes it at the 40-yard line to the 45 to the 50, gets the 1st down into San Diego territory, and brought down at the 49-yard line and a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
I like that. They send Mario feet, and it was all open right here underneath.
It faked the handoff to Helm and then threw a little screen pass out to him.
It's a
bubble
I
screen.
forgot about that.
Yeah. So it'll go for 11 yards. Hand off Wesso up the middle. Wesso stutter steps, then puts his head down and heads across the 45, down to the 42-yard line. Be a gain of 7. Second down and 3.
Yeah, Miles Johnson came up.
67 yards on 13 carries, looking for his 8th 100-yard game of the season. Reyes comes in on the blocking back and is behind and between the guard and tackle on the right side for Imperial. Take the handoff, back to pass lane. They're going to go deep. Has Mario Gaxiola in and out of his hands. Good try for the catch, and great defense by Damian De La Cruz. It will fall incomplete at the 8-yard line. Third down and 3.
He's just an acrobat. What an athlete. What an athlete.
Nice pass by Santonio, too. That
was
was a nice, crisp pass on that. But you just got to tip your cap to De La Cruz defensively. He stayed with Mario all the way, and that was a tough one. Mario got some grass maybe in his eyes. And he's going to come out, and Patrick Roddy will come in to replace him, split out to the right. Mario will get the grass out, take the hand out, back to pass. As a receiver open, he's way overthrew Trey Reeves at the 30-yard line. He was open, too, and just sailed over his head. It'll be a 4th down and 3 from the 42.
You're kicking it.
So Gaxiola with the grass out of his eyes, back onto the field, and he'll have to punt from inside his 45-yard line. Deep to receive Kai Cooper, and he backtracks to the 10-yard line for the Cavers. The Tigers unable to do anything other than that 11-yard pass that went to Helm.
Run it. Nobody came.
And there's the punt, and it's going to bounce just barely into the end zone. We'll bring it out on the 20.
I think he had room to run over here.
You know, and he may not have been thinking about it because the grass that he had in his eyes for Mario. You know, he was still trying to pick it out.
Yeah.
Missed one play, but had to get back out there for the punt. He may not have felt confident or been able to see that very well. 9:12 to go in the third quarter. Cavers have a 1-point lead in the football, 1st and 10 from their own 20. And they're missing one player on the San Diego team. So they've only got 10 players out there. Calling for one more. So a lineman comes out. I'm not sure whether he knew he was supposed to be out there or not. But a late arrival is Steven Herrera. And we'll go on the line. He might have still been enjoying the pride of Imperial band from their halftime.
I told you to watch. I said, keep
Back
an eye
to passes Harris, looking to his right. Looks deep, can't find anything. And then throws it, almost gets intercepted, and then it's caught. So Jacob Lees almost got the pick.
Yeah, it was.
And catching the ball was Kai Cooper. Did a good job of coming back to catch the football. For a 3-yard gain, it'll be a 2nd down and 7 from the 23. Boy, that was almost big.
Almost.
That would have been a big play.
Yeah, he's trying to go deep, but whoever the receiver was deep was well covered by Mario. I don't know why you want to keep calling him back. I wonder who back this, and I'm thinking.
We're going to look that one up. Harris from the shotgun, back to pass.
Oh, good rush.
Rushes back to his right side, then passes it. Is he inbounds or not? It is caught. Goes out of bounds at the 40 or the 25-yard line. It's going to be caught by Ramondrick Armstrong, but only for about 3 yards to the 26. So a 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Cavers.
Yeah, that was Fabula right on his tail. I thought he was going to get to him.
First catch for Armstrong tonight for San Diego. And it's a 3rd down and 4 from the 26-yard line. The Tigers defense can come up big here. Harris will send 2 wide receivers to the near side. One of those is Kai Cooper. You got to keep an eye on him. He's quite an athlete. Back to pass is Harris. Going to look for Cooper to the side. Going to catch it. Will get the 1st down and get driven out of bounds, but a penalty flag goes down on the field. Cooper was able to get out to about the 32, which would be good enough for the 1st down, but there was a penalty flag. He just makes catches look so easy. That really does.
You tell he's an athlete.
Yeah, he is an athlete.
So it's against them.
Yeah.
So there's nobody defending him. He's by himself here.
Right.
I got to let you.
And then Gianni Robles came up.
But he'll throw him.
But yeah,
before he got hit.
Right.
See if I can hear.
Okay. It was wireless mic on the referee tonight. It can be an eligible receiver downfield. Okay. We'll bring that one back. And a question.
Oh, it gets them.
Oh, it's a personal. And a personal foul. Wow. I couldn't hear the last part of that. Could you hear it? The penalty is going to bring the ball all the way back to the 11-yard line. The penalty is going to go against San Diego. It'll be a third down now and 19 from the 11. Well, the Tigers defense can hold them within this 19 yards.
Ooh, 3rd and 19.
Yeah, they'll have excellent field position.
I'll take the sack.
Yeah.
I think
that could be really nice.
Oh, he's coming out.
Cooper's going to come split out to the near side with Holloway. 3 wide receivers to the right side for the Cougars. Empty backfield for Harris. That's snap. Harris going to get away from the Tigers, though. And if that's it downfield, as a receiver, is going to make the catch as Cooper, but I think he might have been out of bounds. No, they're going to say it is a catch, and it will be close to a first down. I think he's going to have it right at the 30-yard line. He knew exactly how far he needed to go, and that's exactly where it was thrown to. But all the Tigers went into one spot. Harris just sidestepped him and then was open for the pass. So 19 yards on the first down.
They had him back there. Just didn't wrap him up. Good passing.
Yeah, it was. Oh, yeah. And like I said, you can't just let Cooper get any kind of room at all because he can catch. So first down for the Cavers. Miles Johnson in motion. And off Jaden Johnson up the middle. Sidesteps a couple of Tigers, and then we'll get across the 30-yard line out to about the 33. A gain of 3, 2nd down and 7.
77. Awesome. Fabula. Ezra Fabula.
You see on offense as a starting tackle, they're going to start on defense a whole lot this year.
Oh.
Did a good job that. Walker comes to the sideline.
I don't know what all the cheering was about. I know.
We see some 77 shirts right in front of us to the left. 6:02 to go in the third quarter. It's the Cavers 15, the Tigers 14. Late Shigley comes into the ball game for the Cavers, splits out to the right. The late handoff to Jaden Johnson around the left side. He's going to get pushed out of bounds across the 35.
Oh, my.
Wow.
What a
They gave him all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Oh, my God.
I don't think he got that far.
He didn't.
But he was in right where the Tiger sideline is, so we couldn't see where he went to. But they're saying he got to the 40-yard line, and that's going to be a first down for the Cavers on a gain of 7.
Mickey, he did not get that far. Okay,
I'm kind of surprised at that myself.
Oh, my goodness. He was
Looks to me is about
40.
2 yards short.
He
But
did.
again, our line of vision is obstructed by the player standing on the sideline in front of us. The referee was right there and said that he did make the first down. So 1st and 10 Cavers from their own 40-yard line. Now 5:45 to go third quarter, and it's going to be a jump by the Cavers. 5-yard penalty. They get a 1st and 15.
I think they were going to the right.
Yeah, they were going to pull. Pulling guard going that way. They'll bring the ball back to the 35-yard line. First down now and 15 for San Diego.
Gosh, we had him back there. Oh, keeper. Oh, I didn't even see. It was Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper, you have to direct snap to Kai Cooper, and he's only going to get about a yard, maybe 2 yards out of it. It'll be a 2nd down and 13 from the 37.
Let's see who it was. It was Malik. Jordan Malik.
Leo, they're pointing out that San Diego's made a habit of converting third and long situations tonight. You're exactly right.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. And we think we have them back deep in their own. Gosh, it's just upsetting.
Oceanside leading Holtville 28-14 third quarter. Back to pass is Cooper. He's going to take the run, then pass it over the middle to the side. It's going to go all incomplete. Intended for Jaden Johnson, but well over his head. And it'll be a third down now and 13.
Hey, who threw that?
It was Kai Cooper.
That was a left-handed.
Yeah, left-handed throw. Yeah.
It's just dawned on me right now. That was a lefty that threw that.
San Diego cheerleaders now over on the Imperial side. I found some highlights of the game that San Diego played against Montgomery at the show Vegas, and I think it's the first time there's more cheerleaders than players on Montgomery's team. I counted 26 players, and there were well over 30 cheerleaders. Snap's going to go down into the ground. Harris going to pick it up, run out to his right. Looking downfield, is going to pass it as a receiver open. Was he inbounds? He caught it, but I'm not sure whether he was inbounds. They're going to say yes. He catches the ball at the 36-yard line, and that was the player Holloway that was hurt earlier, but a penalty flag back in the backfield, holding against San Diego. Bring it back. Nullify it.
He took Gerald straight down. He grabbed Chris Gerald straight down.
He lucked out on that one. That pass went a long way, and Holloway was able to make a great catch, keeping. In fact, he really kept both feet inbound as he was stretched out of bounds, but his feet were inbounds. But the penalty is going to go against the Cavers and bring it back to the 27-yard line. It'll be a third down and 23 from the 27. Another third and long coming up for San Diego.
The 5-line, Joe Walker come out. Gio Robles goes out to the left side.
All right, third down and 23 from the 27 for the Cavers. Harris back at quarterback. Cooper split out to the left side, and timeout's going to be called by the Tigers. 4:55 remaining in the third quarter. It's the Cavers 15, the Tigers 14.
Dan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Dan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Dan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXOL Central.
Third down and 23 from the 27 for the Cavers. Another big third and long situation. They'll need to get right out to midfield for the first down.
Well, let's see if we can get Gio or Rubalcaba to come around the end.
Holloway and Armstrong come split out to the left side for the Cavers, and split out to the right will be Cooper. And now running to the sideline, coming out of the game, is Keenan Shields. In the shotgun is Jaden Harris, the quarterback. Back to pass. Sets up for the pocket. Has plenty of time. Now has Gio Robles coming after him. Still has time. He's going to get the pass long in the middle of the field. There's three Tigers there, and it's overthrown. Holloway, and the Tigers defense will hold, and a punting situation coming up for the Cavers.
That might have been the push there at the end. It was way over his head.
Yeah. So in to do the punts will once again be Gustavo Reyes. Wessa will be back to receive. He's standing at his own 40-yard line. Arios started running off the field, and then all the fingers point. Go back there, back there. Pretty good snap. And the punt going up the side of the split will bounce to the 43, but take a Caver bounce all the way inside the 30-yard line or right at the 30. And that's where the Tigers will have the ball first and 10, and they'll have it at their own 30-yard line with 4:32 to go in this third quarter play. Tigers trailing by 1 and 70 yards from the goal line. Winner goes against Mission Bay. Ironically, at Mission Bay on the north side of it. They're undefeated, one of only 3 teams undefeated in San Diego's section CIF. 2 of those are in Division 2. Santa Fe Christian also undefeated. And then Point Loma is in Division 1 and unbeaten as well. So 1st and 10, Tigers from their own 30. Urania hands it off Wesso on the right side. You're going to be brought down from behind as he tried to find somewhere to go and couldn't find it. Terry Gant on the tackle. 2nd down and 10.
Like to send him in motion or something, get him outside of the end. Little screen pass maybe. Then use those at speed. Then
Right.
go back to the,
Right. He hasn't really been able to stretch his legs out.
Not at all.
2nd down and 10 from the 30-yard line of the Tigers. Urania takes the handoff, goes back to pass. He's going to be back. He brought down at the 26 and the 24-yard line. Coming up with it looks like a Steven Herrera, and also in there defensively Malachi Savage.
Savage, yeah. He turned right into it. Tried to turn away from one, right into the other. Good thing is he held on to it.
Yes. That was pretty savage tackle. 5-yard
Yeah.
loss. 3rd and 15 now from the 25.
Here we go.
First sack of the night for the Cavers. Urania comes to the sideline. That's over with head coach David Shaw to get the play call. He'll have Robles split out to the right side. Jack Silva split out to the left, and in the slots is Helm and Reese to the left side. Rolling out to his left is Urania, going to go deep. As Robles been overthrow, it's going to be intercepted by Kai Cooper at the 39-yard line. So Cooper comes up with the interception, and that is his 2nd on the season. And the Cavers have the football 1st and 10. They'll have the ball right at their 40-yard line. 2:54 to go in the 3rd quarter. San Diego has the football back with the 1st and 10. You just can't float one up there when Cooper's back there at safety. He covers too much area and way more sure-handed than any receiver we've seen this year too.
So right here, 30 or the 40-45, and let him out jump the
Direct snap to Harris. Instead, he'll get nowhere. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to be charitable and give him a yard. It'll be a 2nd down and 9 from the 41.
Sam Rubalcaba and TJ Reed.
So 2nd down and 9 from the 41. Updated scores, Christian High School now leading Brawley 20, or make that 30-13 in the 3rd quarter. And as I mentioned a moment ago, Oceanside 28, Holtville 14, also in the 3rd quarter. At last report, Claremont led Calipatria 28-8 at the half. And Palo Verde 32, O'Farrell Charter 32-0 at the half for the Yellow Jackets in that one. Harris stays in the quarterback in the shotgun, trips right, high snap, pulls it down, going to throw out short to the right side to Holloway. Holloway makes a couple of moves, will get the 1st down, still in his feet into Tiger territory before being dragged down at the 44-yard line, and a 1st down for the Cavers.
Good job with Mario Giacchiola coming back.
Going to be a 15-yarder on that one. I started to approach 300 yards. 276 yards unofficially passing for Jaden Harris. Has a couple of touchdowns. Passes as well. Threw for 300 yards earlier this season in the game. They handed off up the middle, nothing there for Jaden Johnson. Get it maybe a yard. They'll give to him on that one. It'll be a 2nd down and 9 from the 43. Yeah, earlier this season against Montgomery, Harris was 20 of 24 for 317 yards and 2 touchdowns. One of those a 50-yarder touchdown to Kai Cooper.
And only a sophomore.
Right. This is his second most productive passing day of the season. Harris looks both sides. Hands off. Jaden Johnson around the right side. Nothing but red
Wow.
jerseys there. Looks like Larios maybe on the bottom of that. Who else is in there?
DJ?
And Gianni Robles.
Is that who it is?
Yeah, 13.
Yep, 13.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to Robles.
Right. So it'll be a loss on the play of a yard. And it'll be a 3rd down and 10 back at the 43. 36 yards on 17 carries for Jaden Johnson. Timeout actually be at the end of the 3rd quarter with the score. The San Diego Cavers 15, the Imperial Tigers 14.
The UPS store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. The UPS store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
Starting the 4th quarter of play, the Cavers of San Diego High School leading the Imperial Tigers 15-14. And the Cavers with a 3rd and 10 from their own 43. And now they'll be facing, going to the north end of the stadium. No wind tonight, so there really is no factor as far as a passing attack with the wind. You've seen wind behind you, ahead of you, and at the sides, but nothing at all tonight. You see Old Glory on the pole to the south side of the stadium, and it is straight down. Barely see it.
When you mentioned the strong wind, El Centro game.
Oh, man, that was a windy one. Boy,
Throughout the kicks.
That one kickoff just went up and straight back down. Went about 15 yards. Back to passes Harris. Has a lot of time. Now gets flushed out of the pocket by Naylor. Runs around to the right side. Looking downfield, passes it, and it will go incomplete. Tip.
Yeah.
So they get a 4th down and 10 from the 43 of the Tigers. And their punter, Gustavo Reyes, comes into the lineup.
DJ was able to tip that.
So Wessel will go back to return. Morales to punt.
He needs to break one right now.
Yeah.
Perfect time.
We've seen 3 kickoff returns for touchdown, but we have not seen a punt return for touchdown this season. We did last year. Good snap and a nice kick. Wessel's going to go back. It's going to bounce out of bounds at the 2. The ball was rolling toward the end zone, so Darren let it go, and then it made a right-hand turn and rolled out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Make it the 3. So Imperial will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line. Anybody say a 97-yard
I'll take it.
drive? I'll take it too. 11:41 to go in the ball game, and the Tigers have their backs to the wall at their own 3.
It has scored the second half.
Yes, it has. This is what our halftime score was.
Oh, I like Max way out there by himself.
Updated score. Powell already 51-0 over Imperial Charter. And some movement by the Tigers, I think, is going to go half the distance. So now bring it back and make it a 1st and 11.5 from the 1.5. Wow.
The 2. 1.5.
Boy, can't make a mistake back there now.
No.
That'd be disastrous. You're right at quarterback, standing almost midway into the end zone with Wesso to his right side. Man goes in motion, Helen. Hand it off up the middle, and again some movement. But maybe offsides this time.
Gio's pointing.
Gio's pointing as if it's an offside, so we'll see what the call is. It's going to be an offside against the Cavers. So that'll give the Tigers a little bit of breathing room and put the ball out to near the 7-yard line. They have 1st down showing on, 1st down and about 7, I'd say. And put the ball to 7. Resend the block. And off Wesso. Wesso tries to get away from one and can't. He's going to be stopped for a loss. Back at the 4. Going to be a loss of 3. It'll be a second down and about 9. There was nothing there at all. Got to give credit though where it's due on that, as Steven Herrera came in fast.
Is that who it was?
For the Cavers, yeah, 54, and was able to make the stop.
Untouched.
Yep. Quick pitch out to the right side to Wesso. Wesso will get a little bit of running room. We'll get out to near the 10-yard line. You're right at the 10. That'll be a gain of 6.
Number 8, Malachi Savage came up.
That'll make it a more manageable 3rd and 3 from the 10. 70 yards now and 16 carries for Wesso. Timeout on the field. 10:46 to go in this ball game. It's San Diego 15, Imperial 14.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And away goes trouble down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
Kenny Torado comes in to replace Wesso and is tackled for a loss. Wesso comes to the sideline, and George, you're pointing it out.
No, yeah, he got up real slow, and he threw his helmet on the ground. He is so disappointed.
Yep, it's the ankle again.
That ankle, he's looking so good through the last 2 games.
So loss of 2 by Torado. And the Tigers will have to punt from the end zone. Mario Gaxiola going to try to boot it as far as he can. It's going to bounce to the 45. Picked up by Cooper at the 48. Turns to the left side. Turns the Jets on. He's got 3 more to try to beat. Gets past 2 of them. And the 3rd one's going to get him. Thankfully, stopping the touchdown. And being helped up. Oh, it's Jarrell Walker. Yeah, and he's getting up slow. And they're going to stop time now at the 14-yard line. So just about, Cooper almost brings it back to what the line of scrimmage was. And it'll be 1st and 10, San Diego from the Tiger 14, as Walker's down on the field and timeout. 9:46 to go in the ball game. It's the Cavers 15, the Tigers 14.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
Walker able to get onto the side under his own power, although he's dragging that right leg a little bit. I'm thinking it's a cramp as well, the way he's walking. It's good to see him up and walking on that. That's a 34-yard punt return by Kai Cooper, which sets the Cavers up at the Tiger 14-yard line, 1st and 10. Cooper's in the backfield now with Harris and also Jaden Johnson. And then Cooper breaks off and goes into the flanker side on the right. So 2 wide receivers each side of the field. Handoff to Jaden Johnson. And Jaden's going to get pretty good yardage. We'll get inside the 10-yard line down to the 9. A 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5.
Now it's all the number 2.
41 yards now and 18 carries for Jaden Johnson.
I almost thought Johnson did.
Yeah. Harris. Delayed handoff again to Johnson up the middle. Johnson's going to get near the goal line. I think he's going to be just shy. They're going to put him down at the 2, and it's a 1st and goal from the 2-yard on a gain of 7.
They're ready.
Harris in the shotgun. Slow snap. Handed off to Jaden, and he's going to be stacked behind the line of scrimmage. Bad snap hurt that one. and it'll bring it back to the 3-yard line, a loss of 1. It'll be a 2nd and goal from the 3.
I gave it to Sam Grijalva. I couldn't get the number on the far side. Bad snap.
Yeah, it was a bad snap.
That's everything got.
There, it just throws all the timing off, and Harris had to go down and get it off the ground like a shortstop. And it just threw everything off, and the Tigers are going to call timeout. Well, at least they were showing timeout on the sideline, but they didn't get the referee.
Oh, the clock's still going.
Yeah. 8:20 to go. San Diego taking their time on the far sideline. Coaches are yelling out onto the field to try to get a play to them, and now Cooper, who was on the sideline, starts walking out there, and now timeout is going to be called with 8:07 to go in the ball game. It's San Diego 15, Imperial 14.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring has luxury vinyl waterproof flooring that others sell for $5.97 a square foot, that Johnny sells for only $4.68 a square foot every day. And not 1 or 2 colors, but all 13 colors. Heavy 70-ounce stain-resistant carpet, big box retail price $5.31 a square foot, but Johnny's price is only $3.50 a square foot every day. No gimmicks, no phony sales, just fair, everyday, affordable prices. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Just updating scores that we have from other games. As we mentioned a moment ago, at last report, 4th quarter, Palo Verde leading O'Farrell Charter 52-0. Now it's showing it as a final score on Max Preps. And Christian High School leading Brawley by a score of 20-0. Is that correct? 30-0 now?
Yeah, 30. No, I got 30-13.
Okay, 30-13. Christian leading Brawley in that one. It's Oceanside 28, Holtville 14, 3rd quarter. And now we get a full house backfield. Look at that. Got 3 running backs over to the left, and then snap those bats to Kai Cooper. He just picks it up and pretty much trots in for the touchdown. And for Cooper, rushing, that is his 4th touchdown of the season. This will be for 3 yards. And now it's a 21-14 San Diego lead. And they'll go for the 2 here, I would think.
No, the kicker's there. Number 2 is right there.
Their kicker's been Morales, though. 2 is Jaden Johnson in the backfield. So, yeah, they're going to go for 2 on that. Cooper again, and this time he's going to be short. Yeah, the Tigers are going to tackle him at the line of scrimmage, which is key because the Tigers are down by 7 now. 8:03 to go in the ball game, and it's the San Diego Cavers 21, the Imperial Tigers 14.
Cabo's Modern Kitchen, traditional mouth-watering mariscos and seafood favorites, plus exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steak. Cabo's Modern Kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails, a great place to meet with friends and family, or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99, and happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Cabo's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Cabo's Modern Kitchen.
It was pretty much Kai Cooper on that one. He has the 34-yard punt return, which brought it to the Tiger 14-yard line. 4 plays later, 3-yard touchdown run, his 4th of the season. But the 2-point conversion was no good, and that leaves the score as San Diego 21, Imperial 14. Tigers need to get something going, and they have 8 minutes and 3 seconds in which to do it. Keeper's DP is Gaxiola in replace of Wesso. We won't see Darren back the rest of this game, I'm sure.
No.
Hell will be on the far side, Gaxiola on the near side. You just got to feel for Darren. He's been wanting to play, and that ankle injury from a few games ago has hampered him. He looked really good this last game with 189 yards, but he knew at some point that was going to give out. Helen will go back to the 7-yard line to bring it out. He's out to the 15 to the near side, has some room. He's out to the 20, 25 to the 30, to the 35-yard line, across the 40, up to near the 43. And a great return by Anthony Ellen Jr. The Tigers have the football 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line.
Ooh, almost. They were set up too. You could see that. That number 6 came all the way from the inside of the field to take him down or push him out of bounds. Whatever happened, he was right in front of the bench, so it's hard to see what happened here.
But Kenny Toronto will be in for Wesso in the backfield. And that 93-yard game against Calexico. Let's see if Lightning can strike twice for him. Hand up the middle. Can you get him hard? Boy, he was just manhandled by Marcus Wilford at the line of scrimmage. No gain. 2nd down and 10.
Big hit. 58. See how big is it? 6'1", 300.
Wow, that was just like hitting a wall. Man, you get ahead of steam and then stop.
Boom.
2nd down and 10 for the Tigers from the 44-yard line. Now 7:23 to go in the game. Tigers trailing by 7. Reese, Helm, and Gaxiola wide right. Robles wide left. Right at quarterback. Hands it off. Torado around the right side. Will get across the 50-yard line. Will almost get the 1st down to the Caver 47. It'll be a 3rd down and 1. Nice little burst up the middle for 9.
Yeah. You don't see it going quick.
Yeah. Nice hole on the right side of the line by the Tigers, too. And keying that was Macio Robledo. And up Torado up the middle. Torado's going to twist his way, get away from one, but can't get away from the second. It'll be a loss on the play, or that's actually about the line of scrimmage. It'll be a 4th and 1 from the 47 for the Tigers. No gain.
Let's throw him offside first.
Urania runs to the sideline to get the call. The Tigers are going to go for it with 6:17 to go in the ball game and trailing by 7. Reese, Helen, wide right. Robles, wide left. Gaxiola also to the right side. Back to pass Urania. Going to look over the middle. Has a receiver knocked down by Miles Johnson at the line of scrimmage. Intended for Helm. And San Diego defense holds. They'll get the football back. That hurt.
That would have been a long game right there.
Yep, he was open.
Everybody else went deep.
So San Diego takes over possession at their own 47-yard line after the Tigers go 4 and out.
Oh, if he holds it one more second.
Yep.
It was all, everybody was deep over here.
5:57 to go in the ball game. San Diego will probably go into run clock territory now. Leading Imperial 21-14. And they are taking their time. The coach will tell them when to snap. Harris looks over at the sideline. Hands off up the middle. Jaden Johnson. He'll get across the 50-yard line. Finally get corralled by the Tigers at the Imperial 48. A gain of 5, 2nd and 5. So 2nd and 5 for the Cavers from the 48-yard line of the Tigers. Now 5.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Harris in the backfield has Jaden Johnson to his left side, 2 wide receivers each side of the field. Tigers moving around on defense on the line. Larios. Harris taking his time. Low snap. Takes the handoff. Going to roll around to the left side. Turns the corner. Gets the 1st down. Still in his feet. Going to say he's going to be brought down and out of bounds inside the 35-yard line of the Tigers. Back inside the 30. It's going to be placed. Now, let's see. They're moving the ball around. And they're going to say it's back at the 35-yard line of the Tigers. A gain of 13. But another 1st down and move the chains. Clock rolling, 5:04 to go. And for Harris, that 13-yarder now gives him 22 and 5 carries from the quarterback position. Good play action, big.
He was.
Coming to the right side, right?
He got me.
2 wide receivers each side of the field once again. Harris in the shotgun. It's the snap, a low snap, gets it over to Johnson, goes around the right side, will get positive yardage still on his feet, fighting inside the 35 or the 30 of the Tigers to about the 28. Good tough run of 7 yards.
They had him 4 or 5 yards.
Second down to 3 coming up.
Yeah, he got 4 or 5 yards on his own.
Yep, sure
Making
did.
tackles.
4:36 to go and clock running on the Tiger season. Got to get a stop and get a score. Same formation, the 2 wide receivers each side of the field, and Harris in the backfield with Jaden Johnson. Harris. And the Tigers jump off sides. Tigers will jump off sides, and that will give them a first down and move the chains again. Tigers haven't had many penalties tonight, but that was one that was really big.
They need that right now.
Yeah. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Cavers, and the ball now brought to the Tiger 23-yard line. 4:11 to go, and the clock running. San Diego came into the game 5-5. We mentioned right from the very beginning, you can't look at that record. They played some tough competition and have played very close games this year. And they're a good ball club. They got a lot of weapons. Harris, and about Johnson to lay up the middle. He'll get to the 25-yard line. Still turns his legs to the 23, or make it the 18-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5. 2nd and 5.
Larios.
64 yards on 23 carries, I'm sorry.
No, he took Larios with him. He's running harder now.
Oceanside now leading Holtville 35-14 in the 4th quarter. Claremont 28, Calipatria 20. Woo! Hornets coming down.
Oh, they're coming back.
2nd down and 5 from the 18 for the Cavers. 3 minutes to go in the ballgame. San Diego up 21-14. Low snap, takes the handoff. Tigers are going to twist Harris around, but he continues on, but he will get a loss back to the 25-yard line. Again, the low snap is really hampering them.
TJ came back.
It'll be a loss of 7, so 3rd and 12 coming up from the 25.
Rubalcaba, run him around and get this balance.
But the clock now stopped. 2:49 to go.
What happened?
Penalty?
Penalty?
Personal foul against the Tigers. So personal foul against Imperial. Instead of a 3rd and 12, it's going to be a first down for San Diego. And they'll bring the ball all the way up to the 12-yard line, about the 12-yard line.
So I guess time grab the face mask.
Oh, another costly penalty on this drive for the Tigers. 1st and 10, San Diego from the 12. 2:42 to go in the game and the season for the Tigers. 2 wide receivers again going to each side of the field. Harris at quarterback has Johnson now to his right side. It's the snap, hands it off Johnson up the middle. He'll get to the line of scrimmage and nothing more, as a wave of red will put a stop to him. No gain, 2nd down and 10 from the 12.
That's your Bobby line. Jacob Lee combined for the tackle on that one.
Now 2 minutes remaining in the ball game.
It's moving.
Winner of the game will go to Mission Bay next Friday night. Mission Bay unbeaten this season at 10-0.
Well, we don't have to travel very far.
No, they don't.
They get this.
Right, from Balboa Park to Mission, the north side of Mission Bay.
5 to 7 miles.
Take about 30 minutes driving in San Diego.
That's a good one.
And Johnson, instead of going up the middle, runs out to the right side, coming up to make the stop, though. Good job coming up to make the tackle. It's C.J. Reese, yeah. It'll be about a yard gain. It'll be a 3rd down and 9 from the 11.
Penalty.
And a penalty.
Something 55 wide is on a,
Maybe a hold. I'm thinking a hold. Yeah, it's going to be a 10-yard penalty against San Diego. So it'll make it a second down now. But it's the 23-yard line? Yeah, 23-yard line.
great open field tackle by TJ. Only a sophomore.
So second and 21 from the 23, but only 12 seconds left. I think the Tigers, not sure how many timeouts Imperial has left.
Did you have the time for the?
No, I did not. I don't remember what it was, but I think there's an issue. There may be some time put back on the scoreboard. Referees converging in front of the Imperial bench. Coach Shaw goes out there to talk to them.
You show the time on that? You show the time? You don't show.
Yeah. So it would need to be some time put back on. I don't remember how much it was. I kept looking at it before the plays and saying it, but I don't remember what
See what he
it said.
said.
No, it's going to go against the Tigers.
I can't make it out.
Yeah, I don't know either. But the ball's going to be brought back to the 13-yard line. Well, they had the 10 yards for the hold, but then they just took the 10 yards away now. So I don't understand. And there's a minute 28 now put back onto the clock. I'm not even sure. It's got to be a third down, though, and 9 from about the 13.
What happened to the whole?
No, the actual 11-yard line. So third and 9 from the 11. Yeah, I'm not sure what all that was about. Ty Cooper, no, it's going to be Harris again, hand up the middle to Miles Johnson. And Miles will get down to about the 10-yard line, and the Tigers will call timeout on a fourth down coming up, 4th and 9 from the 10. Now, do you kick the field goal, which will make it a two-score game?
Yeah.
That's what they're, I think, going to be counting on. That San Diego will do that, and we will have that and the results of it in just a moment.
McNeese Mart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell. Then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza. Or feed the office for your next party with Party Platter. Yes, McNeese Mart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street, El Centro.
With a minute 21 to go in the game, coming in to attempt a field goal is Emilio Morales, and the ball will be placed down at the 11-yard line. So we're looking at a 21-yard field goal attempt.
Look who the holder is.
He's already kicked one from 38 tonight. This would pretty well ice it, make it a two-possession game. Jaden Johnson on the hole. High snap. The kick goes off, though. It's a line drive, but it will go through. And it is good. His second field goal of the night and his 5th of the season will now put the Tigers down 24-14 with a minute and 17 to go. That's going to be tough to overcome now.
No. We didn't do anything in the second half, scoring-wise.
No, we did not score in the second half. 8 plays on that drive that goes, let's see, 53 yards. And they were able to whittle off a minute and 4 minutes and 40 seconds off. Yes, 4:40 off the clock. And a 21-yard field goal is second of the night by Emiliano Morales. And it's now San Diego 24, Imperial 14. Holtville has their season come to an end as Oceanside claims a 35-14 win over the Vikings. They won the IVL championship in their first year coming up into the larger league of the Valley. Kickoff from Morales. Could be another squib kick. Going to bounce to Mario Gaxioli. Gets it at the 20-yard line to the near sideline, 25 to the 30. And then going to be brought down at the 31-yard line. Penalty flag goes down at the end of that. So penalty flag at the end of the play, and the ball did get out to the 32-yard line. We'll see what the call is on the field. Flag was right in front of the Imperial bench as the ball was ran by Mario to the near side, to the home side. It's going to be a personal foul against the Cavers for face mask. So then a penalty against San Diego. That's going to mark it 15 yards up and put it out to the 47-yard line. So the Tigers have a 1st and 10 at their own 47. But they'll need to score twice. And they haven't been able to score in the second half tonight.
Nope.
Uranium, back to pass. That's up. Going to pass to the near side. Completes to Robles. Robles goes out of bounds. Forced at the 48 of San Diego. Be well short of the first down. Big gain of about 5. 2nd down and 5. Stops the clock with 1:04 remaining. It's only the second completion in the second half for Imperial. Back to pass. Urania again. Going to go again to Robles. He gets to the 45-yard line and is forced out of bounds. A gain of only 2 or make it 3. And it'll be a 3rd down and 2 from the 45. So 3rd down and 2 from the 45 of San Diego with 1 minute remaining in the game and the Tigers trailing by 10. Ready back to pass. That's up. Going to go run a little bit, and then he's going to get tackled, and that's going to run clock. The penalty flag going to go down. At the end of that, it looks like it's going to stop the clock. San Diego sideline not happy at all with the clock getting stopped on a penalty. 53 seconds to go, and I think this is going to go against San Diego. Maybe a face mask at the end of that.
It looked like.
Yeah. And he really didn't need to do that.
No.
Because it wasn't going any further, and San Antonio was 3 yards short for the first down.
Yeah, he's already curled up, in fact.
Right.
He didn't see him coming.
Yeah.
He was still looking downfield.
Yeah, he was looking to pass, and then the pocket kind of collapsed on him, and he started to run. And it's going to be a personal foul, face mask against San Diego. So it'll be a loss of 1 and then the face mask on top of it. And that'll give the Tigers a 1st and 10, and it'll be at the San Diego 31. 53.2 seconds remaining in the game. It's San Diego 24, Imperial 14. And timeout on the field, and called by San Diego this time. As we mentioned, 53 seconds remaining in the game. Tigers trailing San Diego by a score of 24-14. And we'll keep it here at the stadium, just to update scores for you that we've been monitoring throughout the night. As we mentioned, Holtville goes down in defeat at Oceanside 35-14 this evening. It's Claremont 28, Calipatria 20 at the end of 3 quarters. And is the Brawley game, is that a final? We got final showing on here. At last report, Christian was leading Brawley 30-13. And we believe that may be a final now.
Yeah, that's probably final, but no score.
Yeah, so I think it may not have changed in score from the last report that we got at 23-13.
See if I can find it.
And Calipatria Claremont. Claremont was leading at 28-20 at the end of 3. 1st and 10 Tigers from the 31 of San Diego. Empty backfield. Urania back to pass. Goes over the middle. Completes the pass to the 25 and getting inside the 20-yard line for a 1st down. And it goes to T.J. Reeves. Tigers need to snap it down quick, and they do. Stops the clock with 44.7 seconds to go. And that went down to the 18-yard line. So that was a 13-yard pass and run to Reese, and that's his second catch of the night. And 13 yards, that's the longest pass the Tigers have had tonight. 13 yards.
Serious?
Yeah. We had two 12-yarders and a 13-yarder.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
Okay, so it was a fumble.
Right.
We were at TJ earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's passed out to Tirado.
Tigers only had 67 yards passing tonight, not officially. And
Tirado just dropped the ball.
so the pass was dropped. So it's third down and 10 from the 18, stopping the clock with 41 seconds to go. Empty backfield for Urania. Three wide receivers to the right, two to the left, goes back to pass. Steps away from the responders and throws it incomplete. Pastor tries to pass it inside of two cavers to Mario Gaxiola, falls incomplete. And it comes down to a 4th and 10 from the 18-yard line for the Tigers with 35 seconds to go.
I might one they should have tucked in and taken off.
And timeout called. And the Tigers, there are some in the crowd that are yelling for a field goal now. You got to have a field goal on the touchdown to tie. You're close enough now with a 4th and 10. I might try for the field goal. Make it an onside kick and try to get the touchdown. That's what they're yelling is field goal onside. So 35 seconds to go. And yet Lucas Moore is on the sideline. So the Tigers are going to go for it, but I would be considering the idea of the field goal too. I think that Lucas can kick it from there. It would be about a 35 or 36-yard attempt. And that if you can get that onside kick, get the ball, now you can try to get your touchdown. But the Tigers are going to go for it on a 4th and 10 at the 18-yard line. Yeah, I think I don't like the armchair quarterback, but I'd be tempted to kick a field goal right now too. But the Tigers are going to go for it. Season on the brink right here with a 4th down and 10 from their own 18-yard line. They're running with an empty backfield. 3 wide receivers to the right side, and Reese, Hellum, and Gaxiola. And to the left side is Robles and Tirado. Back to pass. Looking downfield, has time. Now pass is going to quickly in and out of the hands of Mario Gaxiola at the 10-yard line. And that will seal it for the San Diego Cavers. So San Diego will take over possession at their own 18-yard line, and they'll just need to take a knee once.
Just not a good game.
No, they're just a little off tonight.
Yeah. Right from the get-go, too.
Yeah. And yet, there was a try for an onside kick that we recovered and got the ball quick to start the game out. But we couldn't do anything with it. And it's just been an uphill struggle. Tigers did lead at one point by a score of 14-9 just before halftime. But then San Diego would score and go ahead 15-14 and then shut out the Tigers in the second half. And now have a 24-14 lead. They'll take a knee once. I don't think the Tigers have any timeouts left. But it would just be a formality. Take a knee the next one if the Tigers did have one. So it'll just be a knee, and that'll be it. And the Cavers will go to 6-5 on the season, and we'll head to Mission Bay next Friday night in round 2 of the Division II CIF playoffs. Penalty flags go. There's a lot of John out there, and you don't need to see that at all from either team. And it's going to be a penalty. It'll go against Imperial, but the clock is going to run down. And that'll be the final. San Diego will win it by a score of 24-14. Promising season that just kind of collapsed toward the end.
Yep.
And they're going to go ahead and start the clock and run it, and it'll go down to 0. Both teams will line up to congratulate each other. The Tigers will end up their season with a 9-2 record for the second year in a row. And the Cavers once again are now 6-5 and will meet third-seeded Mission Bay at Mission Bay this next Friday night. And we'll.
I sure wanted to see Mission Bay.
Yeah, I did too.
I wanted to see the D1 prospect.
Yep. Yeah.
Got to have some athletes.
Well, a quarterback that can really throw.
Yeah.
Trey Arnold's just been lights out this season for the Buccaneers. And he'll now face a Caver team on Friday night. Congratulations to them as they come down here and for the first time to Imperial and come away with a 24-14 victory. I think Kai Cooper running over and going to each of the coaches of the Tigers to classic. Yeah.
Same thing right here with this coach.
Yeah, with Miles Johnson as well. So we'll take a look at recap the scoring of the second half. It was all Cavers for that matter. And the Tigers will come up short by a final score of 24-14. And we'll be back to recap it in just a moment.
The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago by a group of parents to help the football team with needed equipment and sending players to special training. Their fundraising efforts are huge, not only for the football program, but to support other programs and sporting activities in Imperial School District. Looking to volunteer? They're always looking for new members. You can call Gabby Otiskin, Club President, 760-960-1741. 760-960-1741. Go Tigers.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
Intercare wishes all our high school athletes a successful and healthy season. Intercare has 6 comprehensive health centers in the Imperial Valley with a 7th coming soon to Imperial. From primary care to pediatrics, dental to radiology, we are here to provide excellent health care to all. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
Dan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Dan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Dan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
We went a halftime score of 15-14, San Diego ahead, and they would add to that lead with a 4-play, 14-yard drive and a 3-yard run, capping it by Kai Cooper. 2-point conversion was no good, and San Diego led by a score of 21-14. And let's see, what was it that they got the ball so deep in the territory at that time? Oh, they had the return, the punt return. Cooper had the 34-yard punt return, which put the ball at the Tiger 14. Then he would score 4 plays later on a 3-yard run. The 2-point conversion was no good. And then with 1:17 to go, the Cavers decided to go for a field goal to put them up by 2 scores, and a 21-yarder was good by Emilio Morales after an 8-play, 53-yard drive that when they needed to use up time, they did so, 4 minutes and 40 seconds on that, and that gave us the final score of 24-14. Offensively, it was all Cavers. When you look at the offensive stats for both teams, you would think the score would have been much more than 10 points. Jaden Harris would complete 13 of 23 passes, 276 yards, 236 of that in the first half. And let's just go through here quickly. For Kai Cooper, 4 catches, 121 yards. No, he got 2 catches in the second half, so he had 5 catches in the game. And it would be for 140 yards unofficially. And then also in the second half, there would be one catch for 3 yards by Ramondrick Armstrong and a 16-yarder that would go to Jonah Holloway, and that was his first catch of the game. And from the first half, one catch for 7 yards for Cayman Shields, 2 for 23 yards by Miles Johnson. And then Jaden Johnson had 1 for 5 yards. And then the 70-yard touchdown pass that would go to Jonah Holloway. He actually had 2 catches in the game for 85 yards in the 2 catches. So 276 yards in the passing department. For rushing, Jaden Johnson, 24 carries, 64 yards. Ty Cooper, 4 carries for 7 yards and a touchdown. And let's see, Jaden Harris carried 6 times for 15 yards. So 77 yards rushing after the 1-yard run by Miles Johnson. And so 353 yards of offense for San Diego. And for the Tigers, Antonio Urania would complete just 8 of 22 passes for 67 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll end up the season with 25 touchdown passes. That went to Gio Robles, who would have 3 catches for 19 yards in the game, including the touchdown. And then Mario Gaxiola, 2 catches for a total of 12 yards. And Trey Reed, 2 catches for 25 yards. And then 1 for 11 yards to Anthony Hellam Jr. So 67 yards passing. And then rushing, Darren Wesso would get 70 yards on 16 carries, then get injured, and we wouldn't see him for the majority of the second half. 7 yards on 4 carries for Kenny Tirado. And then Urania was stopped twice for -6, Hellam -3 on 1. So the Tigers would have 68 yards rushing, 67 passing for 135 versus 353 unofficially. And yet it's just a 10-point game, 24-14, that San Diego would win. We'll take a look if we've got some defensive stats for us, and we'll have that coming up in just a moment.
Case Garnet. Become a Case Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message, and also be entered to win Case Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. Chicken breast, $1.89 a pound. Chicken wings, 99 cents a pound. Chicken fajitas, buy one, get one. Su carne a la tierra, $10.99 a pound. When you mention this ad, open in El Centro, 8 to 8. In Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. Case Garnet, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro. And Kennedy's Garnet, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma. The UPS store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. The UPS store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Jersey Mike Subs, a sub above, at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get shore points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and the weight goes travels down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
That's the defensive stats for us.
Okay, let's close it out here. So I have TJ Ruiz leading everybody on the Tiger side with 8. And Jacob Lee had 7 in the game with 7. Dan Rubalcaba ended up with 5. And he had a great game, though. He caused some havoc back there in the backfield. Then we have Noah Larios, Ezra Fabila, Danny Alcala, Gianno Reeves, all with 4. Or I said Reeves. Robles. Gianni Robles. And then Mario Gaxiola with 2, Adrian Cortez 2. Oh, Joe Washington Walker had 4. Didn't miss that one. Jordan Malik 4. David Naylor ended up with 2. Noah Larios and Ezra Fabila with 3. Noah had that sack too in the first half. Deep over here on their side. And 1 for Joe Robles. That's it.
I got to point out, we mentioned how little yardage the Tigers had, and I'm looking at now and seeing Stephen Cooper walking across the 50-yard line. Played for the San Diego Chargers for 8 or 9 years as a linebacker. He's the defensive coordinator, and he goes over and shaking the hand of Mario Gaxiola now. But they came up with a great game plan defensively against the Tigers, and we have seen that many times. They threw 3 shutouts this year in their season. They lost the last 3 games, and it stopped their win tonight, stopped their 3-game losing streak, but it was by no more. It was less than a touchdown in each of those 3 games. So this is a good team that has played a tough schedule, and the Tigers come up a little bit short at the end. We've got some final scores for you as Claremont has defeated Calipatria 34-26, ending the Hornets season. And Oceanside defeated Holtville 35-14. That ends the Vikings season. And what else do we have? It goes by Brawley. Christian was leading Brawley at last report. We believe it's a final score in the fourth quarter is 37-16. And now we're finding out that that's a final. So Brawley is eliminated as well. Now Friday night, Central, who has a bye in Division III, will be in play on Friday night. And that game will be on KXO on the radio and also for the YouTube channel. We have a bunch of seniors who want to mention in their final game tonight. Yeah. We'll have that coming up in just a moment.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring has luxury vinyl waterproof flooring that others sell for $5.97 a square foot, that Johnny sells for only $4.68 a square foot every day. And not 1 or 2 colors, but all 13 colors. Heavy 70-ounce stain-resistant carpet, big box retail price $5.31 a square foot, but Johnny's price is only $3.50 a square foot every day. No gimmicks, no phony sales, just fair, everyday, affordable prices. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Carlos Modern Kitchen, traditional mouth-watering mariscos and seafood favorites, plus exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steaks. Carlos Modern Kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails, a great place to meet with friends and family, or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99. An happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Carlos Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Carlos Modern Kitchen.
We have those senior players. We had them written down. Did you?
We had them right there. Oh, there they are.
Here we go, yeah. We want to point out the seniors, and we'll go by numbers along here. They're players that we can think of special times throughout the last few years of watching them play, and they playing their final game as a Tiger tonight. Kenny Torado had that big 98-yard game against Calexico when Darren Wessel came down with injury. Gio Robles just been outstanding. Is a record holder with the Tigers as he has done so well receiving and passing. He threw that 70-yard touchdown pass tonight for Imperial. You know, when was given those stats, needed to add that in too. We had the 51 yards on the touchdown. So actually the Tigers had 128 yards of passing in that, because I forgot that we had that one from Gio. Let's see, 128 and 68 looks a little bit better. 196 yards unofficially for the Tigers offensively. But Gio, in the receiving department, and I'm just going to go over it real quick here. His receiving yards in the season, he needed 13 to pass Raymond Beeman, and tonight I show him with 19. So he would have the most receiving yards in a season in Imperial High School history. And then he also, in receiving touchdowns, he had one tonight that gave him 16 on the season. That's the most for the Tigers in the season. And past Joey Ramos, they were tied at 30. They was playing on the varsity from 2017 to 2019. Gio now with 31 is the new receiving touchdown career record holder for Imperial. So we're going to really miss him.
Yeah.
He's just an exceptional athlete, but we'll watch him in basketball. Mario Gaxiola's done a great job punting this year and also receiving. Gave the Tigers two really good wideouts on each side of the line. We'll be missing Mario in all of his categories. Had that interception pick six, a long one earlier in the season. Jorge Estrada, Adrian Cortez did outstanding defensively this season for Imperial. Sonny Beltran, a senior. Samuel Rubalcaba in the last few games has just been lights out on defense for the Tigers. And also had that touchdown reception in the one game, a 20-yarder on senior. Was not homecoming night, I believe it was. There was one to the south side, Armando Yapis, Isaiah Naylor. We had the Naylor brothers that were out here playing, and one will be graduating. We'll have his brother David back again, who's just a sophomore.
Coming up right here.
Yep. Jarrell Washington Walker started out his career as a backup running back and had a few touchdowns last year at running back, moved to the defensive line, and just been terrific this year.
He's too fast. He's too fast.
He's just so quick. Lucas Moore, I come from the soccer team and then came on to the varsity football to do extra points and field goals, and his touchbacks were outstanding. We just couldn't get over the fact that he continued with touchbacks all season long. He would end up with 42 touchbacks.
Wow.
And I believe that is a record that he has in a season of 42, and second only to Santiago de la Torre in touchbacks in a career. He did that in 1 year. Santiago had it in 3 years. So it was great seeing Lucas come out and do that, and to also kick 29-yard field goal in his first time he's ever put on a football uniform from the soccer team, and was a terrific surprise for us this year. But we'll certainly miss him. Jose Figueroa, another senior. Landon Bernal, Hades Oliveros, Gillian Rosales along the line has just been outstanding in his Tiger career. Levi Mincher, unfortunately not able to play tonight due to injury, and but man, such a strong young man, and now we'll be into the wrestling and so we'll be able to see him there.
He should go far in wrestling. Along with Ladio.
And Nacia Robledo as a senior again that we'll be missing. Did great along the line on offense and some on defense. Sean Schoentag had some great moments this year. Jordan Malik went back and forth from guard to center, and has been a captain for a couple of years for the Tigers. Gilberto Ramirez, Steven Trujillo, as I mentioned, Nora Larios will be back next year. Ezra Favila, another one that was playing at the tackle spot at 6'3" and 2 1/4, and just played outstandingly for the Tigers. So those are players that we're going to miss next year as they'll be graduating, but there's always players coming up, and so you never know, who will step up big on that. We do want to thank the sponsors that we've had throughout this season on Tiger football. They include McNeese Mart, the Imperial Tiger Football Association, El Zarape Restaurant. Was able to spend some time with Rick Sharp there when he was in town last week and had lunch with him. For Intercare, another sponsor, Stan's Auto Body, Kenny's Carney, another one of the sponsors. Go visit them on Adams Avenue in El Centro. The UPS store, Jersey Mike's, Roto-Rooter, Coldwell, Johnny's Carpet, Yuma, and also Cabos, our sponsors.
Thank you
for
for all.
football this year. And for all the people listening, we always thank Lee Elder, who's been our Eastern time zone representative and gives us some different stats or different things that he comes up that he recollects from the past and sends text to us, and we're able to put those out. So thank you, Lee, for all that you've done with that. For Rick Scharf and PC East now, instead of it being Plaster City, it's Pass Christian, Mississippi, but listens every week. Kyla's been listening every week. Andy and Doug Cox listening over from Yuma each week, and we appreciate that. Sharon Swartz, that another one that tunes in with us each week.
Nakatillo West.
Yeah, Nakatillo West. Didn't hear from Kathy Johnson and I, but she's been listening every week, and she figured that if Rick can be PC, she can be Nakatillo West. So, even living in Alpine, so yeah, we've enjoyed that as well, and this finishes our 11th season together.
I can't believe that. You were telling me
It's
that
just gone
earlier.
by quick. I had to look it up. I don't really remember. But you've come a long way since me almost passing out in Cibola that first game.
Oh, don't even.
So,
Gosh, that was
we couldn't get any air, and it was so
I
hot.
couldn't read. I'm worried about trying to read and the game going.
Ooh, but look how far you've come.
Yeah.
So
Enjoyed it.
Yep.
Enjoyed it. Thank you for letting me.
yeah, I appreciate that. We've enjoyed that. And so
I love our drives. I love our drives.
yeah, I'll miss those drives,
Yeah.
but maybe we'll be able to do it again.
Yep.
Not sure how each season comes, whether they're going to be carrying them or not, but we'll know when seasons come up what happens. But we've enjoyed the 11 years together.
Hopefully we keep our eyesight.
Exactly, yeah, at least for another season. Well, congratulations tonight to San Diego High School. Comes down here and comes away with a 24-14 victory over Imperial. They run to 6-5 on the season, and they will travel just a few miles down the road up north to the north side of Mission Bay to face the Buccaneers next Friday night. And the Tigers will end their season 9-2 for the second season in a row. But certainly nothing to hold your head down on.
Oh, no, they had a great
so
team.
many exciting moments this year with this team.
How many records did we get?
Oh, yeah. We got lots
come
of
close
records.
to them.
Yep.
Old
And,
records. So, yeah.
and you've got players that are coming back next year that you can see as Antonio Ureña's first year as the quarterback as a sophomore, and throws for a school record 393 in the first game of the season and 6 touchdowns to tie a record and do so well this year. So there's a lot to look forward to with this team next season. That's something certainly we will be looking forward to. So our thanks to everybody at KXO for Gable Moose working the buttons back at the studio and keeping us going. And we just thank all of them.
Yep. And Carol and Gene for allowing us to do this.
Letting us do it for another year.
And Kurt.
And Kurt
for all the updates.
Kurt Hoffman with the scoring updates that we get throughout the nights that we play, and we certainly appreciate Kurt doing that for us as well.
Yep.
So that's about it.
Yep. Enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it?
Sad coming to an end, but
yep. Sad this season then, but I'll probably end up somewhere watching a football game next Friday night.
yeah.
I can't stay at home for too long.
We'll see you tomorrow.
So then we'll be up there tomorrow, exactly, for Tiger fans. The Tiger girls flag football team will be in the Division II championship game against Vincent Memorial at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon at Escondido High School. And the game prior to that is Brawley. And they'll be playing at 2 o'clock in the Division III championship.
That's 3 teams.
So 3
Valley
teams for Valley in the finals. And there's going to be at least one Valley school that will come away with the championship, as Imperial will play Vincent Memorial. But Imperial's played very well, so that's going to be an exciting game. And we'll see you up there tomorrow then.
Yeah. Have a safe trip.
Cool. All right, we'll sign it off from here. Again, the final score, San Diego 24, Imperial 14. Thank you for listening in on us, and have a great weekend. Good night.
Good night, all.